mutant here, so I have to defend myself. I did not metagame. I used the context clues available
Yeah,
to make the
they weren't.
decisions that I did. That's all.
His divine sense didn't pick up anything that would make them
I saw
vampires.
two things. I had two things that were portraying to be vampires that got charmed, and I know vampires can't be charmed.
They can't be charmed. That's good to know.
Well, no, it's I'm not. Maybe I'm misremembering that.
I know. Elves can't.
Well,
but,
Fallon has
Vantage.
intelligence, so he misremembered that.
It's
That's
a-
why I put up divine sense, so he would know for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, but basically,
Yeah.
we ran into a group of guys that were pretending to be vampires, and they were this little crew of like thieves and shit. But we took care of them quite. Oh, that's right. Two of them were doppelgangers, which in this world means they're like shape changers.
Mhm.
Changing the different things. They can look like anything at any time. Well, not anything, but within a certain parameter. But
Same body structure. It has to be like humanoid, like bipedal.
yeah, we're getting in the
Are-
weeds real quick here. But
Yeah, that's
basically, we
overexplained.
just fought a group of guys that were like a gang of thieves, and they were pretending to be something they're not, and we just kind of.
And now there's anything.
And we found a secret door, which we would actually have a map to the
Mhm.
dungeon, so we knew it was there. And
We're just
we
trying to
came
get
in the
through.
backside of some dishes. There was like a pile of china here. That's Beatrix, who is not here tonight, plowed through.
Mhm, mhm.
With the help
Yes.
of Fallon, which is right behind her. So.
Yeah, right here. If you see, can you see the laser, Nina?
Yeah, I can, but my map is tiny.
I got you. You can zoom in on
It
it.
expands, yeah, way in.
Yeah. So it's a large map, so
Uh,
You can scroll in with your mouse in and out.
I can move the whole map, but I don't know how to scroll in.
You have
What-
a mouse wheel. Little
No.
Give me the group's everybody except Anita, the group's perception.
13.
19.
Nice, Kirk.
So just real quick, if you don't know what's going on here, throughout the game, DM with Brett, it's DM, which is the
Natural one.
dungeon master, or sometimes you could refer to as GM as the game master. But we'll call for rolls because as the game progresses, the characters are good at some, are better at some things. So that's what your skills are. Your skill points come in, and he'll call for a roll that pertains to a certain skill, and we'll all roll the dice, whoever is participating in that certain thing, and he'll determine the outcome depending on the number on the dice. That kind of determines success and failure and degrees of such depending on what we're dealing with. But
And perception would just be seeing what we notice about our surroundings, maybe, or something that happened, So
And
Right,
why,
so
and
when-
why is it given a number?
So to rate how much you fail or succeed, basically. So
Okay.
the DM will have probably a target number. You have to make this number. Anything above at this number or above succeeds. Anything below fails. Type of thing. You don't notice it. You might notice more if you get a higher number. Things like that.
Some things are pass fail, but then some things are on a curve, like on a shaded, like depending on
And
how high
most
or
of the
low
time-
the rolls are.
most of the time you want to roll higher than low.
you're gonna find it's gonna be, I don't know, easy to learn as you encounter these things. That's telling you everything is gonna be a lot piled on you. So it'll come. Just the more you encounter it, the easier it gets. So
But yeah, it seems like a lot, but it's really streamlined actually. It just takes
Yeah, I told her just the first night is stressful or makes you anxious or whatnot, but after that it's just improv and
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, don't feel like you may feel overwhelmed because there's just a ton of stuff at first because you're basically recreating a world, a fantasy world that we're playing through. So there's a lot of mechanical things that we have to work through until you get like used to them.
no, we've all been there, so don't be self-conscious or anything.
We're not
At the end of the day, we are
stressing
working as a team. So
Yeah.
if everybody
Yeah.
rolls bad, it's largely up to chance. So
And don't feel don't think that like if like anybody's getting frustrated or anything. You know what I mean? Like we have all been
No.
there. You know what I mean? So like it's cool.
I-
And
Everybody's here to work with you and to
Yeah,
get through.
the goal is to have fun, and combat is just a small percentage of what takes place, maybe 30 or 40%. The rest is role playing or problem solving, or
A lot of big
the-
jokes.
the jokes. The group may have to decide what they're going to do next, and they'll just go around the table. Hey, what do you want to do? Type of thing.
And sometimes you'll be called on, hey, what do you want to do? What in this situation? But just any other time you can feel free to jump in and be like, hey, I want to do this while you guys are doing that. So you don't have to wait to be called on to make a decision or try to do something or figure something out. So
Very
Or if-
good.
Ask questions if you want to know.
Yeah,
That's-
ask questions. If somebody says something and you want to know right away, if I don't know it, somebody else is going to know it. In this one particular instance, Girk,
mhm.
around the corner, you're going to hear what appears to be a door opening and some soft and slow footsteps.
Guys, I think we have more company over here. I wonder if there's some more these vampire people.
Is Girk? Oh, well.
And
Oh.
did I?
Oh,
Which way did I hear? Was it like up here
Mhm.
or?
That was gonna be my question.
down
Awesome.
below to the south.
Okay.
So
I
before
can
we
send Cooter up
start,
there.
before we start, how about each of you describe the name of your character and describe what your character is or what it looks like, because she won't have an idea of any race or
Mhm.
class or anything like that. So how about you, Matt?
So I'm playing Girk. I'm a humanoid turtle. He's kind of dumb, but he's good-hearted. Everybody in this party is considered family to him. I'm also playing a sorcerer, so not that far off from what you're playing. Yeah, he's just his party is his family, and he wants to just take care of them. So, but yeah, he's a turtle that's got a good heart, but not a big brain.
Vic.
All right, so I'm playing Fallon, who is a excuse me, is a fallen Asimar. Well, an Asimar is like it comes from the outer planes, which is like a celestial beings. We'll get into that later, but well, because I don't want to confuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to throw too much in here,
Right.
but basically he's a paladin, which is basically a holy knight that goes through in the name of his god, and he's a conquest paladin, which means he's into battle and
Winning.
claiming yeah, just dominating the battlefield kind of thing. It's and what else? He's just decked out in this really ornate like armor with this real big sword that's if you knew
But you-
about it,
Sheath.
it's a legendary. Well, right now, yeah, I
You have
can't
two
use it.
swords.
Yeah,
You have two
I-
swords.
I have this one piece of shit sword that glows that I'm holding, that I have to hold on to for right now for the rest of the day, I guess. But my main weapon you'll see later is this huge sword that's got strapped to his back. That's actually a legendary sword.
You'll see.
Which is right
You
behind
have to
you.
imagine.
It's
Now
on your
you'll
back.
actually see.
It's on your background, right?
Yeah, that's the sword right there. Yeah,
Oh, true. I stand
Okay.
correct.
one depiction of it, anyways.
All
If I
right.
move the screen, you
Uh,
can see it better like that. But
There you go. All right. Marie.
he's kind of an asshole. He's like an ego-driven, like just throwing that out there. So when I
Example.
role play, it, you know what's
Well,
going
yeah.
on there.
Marie.
Always having a microphone.
I play Anda, who is a smooth talking kleptomaniac cleric, which is kind of like a paladin, only she's more you
Priest.
can kind of yeah, it's more of like a priest. Her deity that she believes in is the goddess Hel. So she's very much into like dark things and doesn't have a particular, set alignment, I guess, with any particular thing that is good or evil. So yeah, and she's just kind of like this genie person. She's like blue, genie humanoid. So she has special powers, and she also loves this party too, like her family. So she's grown, not so much, but she's grown a little bit. But yeah, that's really it. I just play a cleric, so I'm like healer slash damage, basically.
And you do voices as well, or acts.
An accent?
Yeah.
Accent. Yeah.
Yes, I also do an accent, and she's like of like Russianish, Transylvanian kind of mixture. so-
Romanian.
Romanian, yeah, type accent. So yeah.
Otis.
Otis is a barbarian. He's a human, which should look familiar to you. He's not the brightest. He's particularly fond of animals, and he's a barbarian. So yeah,
things
he
up.
likes to be a barbarian. That's what he does.
He's quite diplomatic for a barbarian too.
I'm a very diplomatic barbarian.
Carries a
You've
big
got-
stick with a blade at the end, you know.
I
Yeah.
was raised by wolves, which
But
have
he'll
a-
talk about it first.
Yeah, I carry a halberd. Yeah, I mean that's it.
I think he's also carrying a little squirrel right now too.
Yeah.
Found a
He's got a
squirrel.
ragged squirrel. Yeah.
You'll figure me out pretty quick.
Oh, I need to add your squirrel. I need to get your token.
Yeah, where's my squirrel?
Well, I had to redo the map since I got back home, and it wasn't on my iMac, so I had to do a new one. Anything else from Otis?
No, nothing else from Otis at this time.
Uh,
It'll be revealed to you later.
No, Your Honor.
David, who's playing Juntao,
Yes.
Which-
it's
which-
fine.
which he says I never say it correctly.
That's
but
right.
I don't know how else. I don't know how else to say it.
You say it correctly, but you never say like Juntao. You're always like Juntao, like a
You always put a little flair on it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Just a tinge
Ju-
of
Racism.
stereotype.
Yeah. Cultural appropriation.
Just
Hey.
the right amount of, the perfect amount of cultural appropriation. Although I guess I would be doing it also.
Hey, I grew up in Blazing Saddles, so
Yeah.
you joke around with the people you love, so that's where I come from.
Movie can never be made today.
No.
So how
Definitely not.
about June Tao? How about that?
Juntao. Juntao's this like just what I look like is I've got like gray robes on. They have like emerald green trims, and my skin's like really, really white, and my hair is really white.
Today.
What's that?
I said today.
Yeah, it kind of changes. It seems like, and like he's like really insecure because he realizes that he really brings nothing to the table because he's a warlock, and a warlock essentially makes a pact with a more powerful creature, and that creature gives them the power. Like a sorcerer, you're like born with your power. Wizards, they study and put years of dedication into that, and he knows that he pretty much just has a magical sugar daddy that gives him power. So he's kind of insecure, and he tries to hide that with just like messing around and being ridiculous. But he's not intelligent, and he's not wise. Like Girk is wise and Anda is wise, and so I'm kind of just, I don't know. The character's kind of,
I mean, it's a little devil. Follows him.
it doesn't seem like he knows he doesn't belong or he doesn't deserve to be here, but he just kind of falls into each adventure after the next. And he talks a lot about his it's not a pet, it's not really a familiar, but it's his little partner, and it's a demon named Daffodil.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
pretty much-
you gotta zoom in on the map to see the little horns right next to that owl.
Juntao like just until this very end is going to say that she's an angel and everyone, she's not actually like a demon. You know how there's a lot of people are not like what their, race or culture expects them to be. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's it. No power. I did graduate from college. That's one good thing. I'm college educated in like some sort of dance,
Robot really well.
some sort of performance art. Yeah.
It's a finishing
But when he
school.
gets excited, when things go his way, he'll do like a pop and lock or a robot or something. And it'll come out eventually what that's all about. But right now, I'm new to the party. No one even trusts me yet. Everyone watches me and labels me. It's fun though. It's
No,
fun.
Fallon does for sure.
Oh, Fallon does for sure.
Fallon has detected the demon too, because he can do that. He knows that thing to do.
Yeah, the girl that's
No
not
matter
here
what
was
he
like,
says.
the girl that's not here now. Yesterday was like looking in my mouth and stuff to try to figure out what was going on with me.
Yeah.
And another one was smelling me, was sniffing me. It was really got weird.
Action of context. This sounds really weird.
Yeah, no.
So
In context, it's weird.
He started
Sniffing is not weird.
he started growing fangs. That's why she was looking at his mouth.
In a
Um,
world where people have horns and
Tails.
tails.
Yeah, that doesn't- yeah, I
Oh my
mean-
God, some fangs.
And Tabitha was smelling them because she's a tabaxi, which is a
I'm a
cat.
cat, so that's
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Girk,
I didn't mind that so much, to be honest. That was probably all right.
Girk is pretty much all accepting. If you have something to feed him with, he's very food driven. So
And last but not least, Jess, what about Tabitha?
yeah. The cat you're talking about, her name's Tabitha. She's just recently started exploring the world. She's been very kind of secluded with her cat family in the jungle she comes from, but she plays a rogue, so I can have some thieving skills. I got a little tiny bit of magic. I'm just excited to be part of the group, and yeah.
Excellent.
She has a little owl.
Whenever a large amount of damage happens, it's usually her character.
Yeah. Yeah.
200 hit points? What?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And you Anita have a lot of spells as Esmeralda, which you will come to learn about as you use them. But if you choose to stick around and play with this group, then you'll of course be more familiar with what you can do. Think about where you came from as you learn things. But we'll get through tonight, see if you enjoy it. And if not, you know where to find me. You can tell me.
Do I know where to find you? Half the time you're in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm on the other side of the house tonight, so.
Oh, good.
At least you can put a face with the people that he wastes all his time with.
Yeah. So, all right. Having said that, Girk, you just heard some kind of a door move and footsteps, and you alerted the group that you might have some incoming traffic. And I don't know if anybody says anything in response, but as you say that, this one individual is going to come around the corner and y'all are going to just lock eyes.
Are you one of them vampires too? With the sharp teeth?
Attack.
Are you trying to collect money too?
No, thank you.
I mean, usually when people are trying to collect, they don't say no thank you, but that works too.
All right, and am I supposed to do my speech now? My little
Yes,
script?
yes. I gave her a
All
little
right.
script.
I got a little monologue.
All right.
Walking through water deep, I heard noises below near yawning portal. Came down the hole on a rope and went through a secret door.
All this makes sense so far. All
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I think you had better luck than we did. We looked at it, and people were looking at us with sticks and stuff like that. And did you see a little berry on the other side? Because I mushed it in there just to make sure no one could see in or out.
Berry?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
one of these gross berries. People don't seem to like it, but I love them.
Oh, I just poked it through.
Yeah, checks out.
Does Anda hear this conversation? I'm kind of nearby, but I don't know if that's far enough to.
Gark is not whispering. He's
Well, plus he made the announcement that something was coming.
Yeah.
He did say that. So I mean, both Fonda and Juntao's gonna know that Girk's interacting with somebody. Now, I don't think either one of y'all would be able to see this new person or thing or whatever it is. But
Yeah,
you
people,
know,
this doesn't have fangs or tentacles, or it whispers things to me. So I don't know. Not asking for money.
Are you sure she's not trailing skeletons?
I don't know. I think I haven't seen it yet, so that's a plus.
She's traveling by herself. That maybe she should join us for protection.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weirdos down here, like that one over
Oh.
there.
Does she seem like we can trust her?
now,
You ran into two of the weirdest.
now, just for context, Esmeralda, all up in here. If you can see those lasers,
Of
there,
course.
there's like 12 dead,
Oh.
12 dead bandits who were dressed as vampires. So there's going to be blood and carcasses all up in
I
here.
smelled something. I thought I smelled something.
That's Girk.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was Girk's food bag.
Yeah.
You see Fallon trying to wipe off the blood off of his armor, but it's just like streaking and getting worse.
Well, I'm still up here because I'm still deciding on how I wanted to handle this whole scenario.
Yeah,
Because I
honestly,
think Fallon was on his way in, so I think
yeah.
not hearing battle, he's would have kept moving this way.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering, I'm Girk. I run Girk's tours. We run tours from Armgar. So here you go. If you're ever back on the mainland and you wanna see where I come from, I'll let you take a peek.
Amazing.
Tour guide to the stars.
Fallon, wait, somebody's over here. I don't know what's going on. Don't go any further.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's Girk's like chatting it up with some elf lady over there.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
Watch the dead bodies. Don't crush
So you
them.
hear these heavy footfalls of this clanging armor coming down this, dungeon hallway, like clang, clang, clang.
Hey, Rin Tin Tin, don't strike. She seems friendly.
All right, I'll put my sword away, or maybe not.
and they're not begging. She's not begging for money either. So
I'm like, hey, Greg, you want to grab one of those shields while we're right here? Because I could actually use mine back now. I didn't think I would, but as things turned out, I have this goddamn sword stuck in my hand.
Well, I don't need your shield right now. You can have it back.
All right, cool. I'll put it back in my inventory.
Because doors are kind of sometimes hard, and even though they should just push or pull, we can't figure them out sometimes.
Sometimes they raise Girk.
Is since you talked about Fallon's armor and stuff, so is he like massive, like Game of Thrones, like
The
one
mountain.
of those?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, physically, yeah. I mean, when the character I imagine is probably right around, I don't know, about 6'10", maybe, and then with all this ornate garb on this armor set, I mean, he's probably looming at a good little over 7 feet tall, probably,
Okay, I gotcha.
and probably about 350, maybe. Just solid, just yeah.
Okay. So does anybody else do or say anything seeing this new wandering female elf coming down seemingly quite easily after y'all have been down there for a while killing stuff?
Do you
Kinda.
have
Are
any?
you lost? What are you doing down here?
I'm on a mission.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
All right. Us too, sort of. I
I
mean,
mean, that tracks.
it's pretty general mission here.
Mhm.
Just cleaning out the dungeon here. What's your
Ew.
mission?
My mission is to.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Yeah, I mean, do you think do you think
I mean, you could just say you're curious and you were down there.
I mean, yeah, do you think Esmeralda's character would be focused on finding treasure, gaining knowledge?
No, enlightening people.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me say this too, because of the way the character's set up. I mean, one is a divine soul sorcerer, so you're a sorcerer, but you also have the inkling towards the holy side of the. You're also sort of like a cleric too, so so that would make sense. And I put on the background as an acolyte. Now you can change that however you want or whatever, but that would totally make sense as far as thematically why the character might be down there.
I think I'm
He
here
wants to spread the word.
Yes, spread knowledge.
Missionary.
Yeah.
Mm,
Give everyone guidance.
Well,
mm.
Mhm.
Come on, Jim.
And when it comes
sure.
to that, y'all have to explain and help guide her guidance.
right.
Guide her guidance, please.
Well, yeah, Matt's making a pun right now.
But
'cause-
it is
Yeah.
Yeah, because you actually have a spell that's called guidance, and it's a really useful spell too. It'll help you when we made that check when Brett called for that perception check to see what everybody kind of was able to make out in the background. Somebody could have used guidance, which adds to your roll, but we'll
Mhm.
get into that later. But
Make out in the background. That's all I've heard.
okay. And just to backtrack, Tabitha, did you introduce Pooter?
She stepped away for a minute,
Oh.
but Pooter is her. She gets to have like a familiar. It's like if you're a witch, you know, the cat that follows the witch around is often referred to as a familiar. Her familiar is an owl named Pooter.
So just kind of like that old movie Beastmaster, where you send your pet out and you can kind of see through your pet's eyes. That's what Pooter is for Tabitha. And kind of the
Just
same thing.
Just a little helper.
Yeah, a little helper. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what's the party think? You've got this. Well, you don't know what class she is.
Mhm.
You just got this elf down
I'm
here with
first
some.
class.
What did you say?
I'm first class.
Yeah.
First class. All right.
Yeah.
Always.
Quick out of game question. I forgot last week. Did who noticed Juntao's teeth? Like, did everybody kind of notice that was happening? I forget.
Beatrix.
Or was it
Beatrix,
just-
Oh, it was
yeah.
only Beatrix, yeah.
Okay.
Beatrix.
alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So Anna will just probably look at this Eladrin and be like, "Hey, nice holy symbol."
Nice holy symbol.
Yeah.
Definitely not a vampire.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly.
I gotta get me some holy water to test these things out, man.
For real.
My holy symbol usually fits on like a burger or something like that, and it gets all melty, and
Are you talking about the cheese? Girl?
yeah, it's a holy
my-
symbol.
My holy
It's got-
symbol's normally on tennis shoes. By the
Yeah.
way, yeah, because I'm a follower of Nike, which the guy got
Uh,
So, as my shield and breastplate has a big Nike swoosh on it. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, if you made it down this far and you want to, you can join us. We're trying to get to lower and lower, so we don't. All we know is there's the Undertakers down here, which I think
Well,
that's
no
what.
longer.
Yeah, I
No
think
longer.
that's. I think that's what you're stepping on right now.
Ew.
At least parts of them, anyway.
Mhm.
Ew.
There's some bird like goblins and things on the other side. They didn't make it far. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna have a meeting," and they burned to cinder.
Oh my.
Guilty.
Uh,
That was maybe my fault, a little bit my fault, but it's okay.
real quick before we get going here, Esmeralda on her spell sheet has a spell called Mage Armor. Okay. What that does is you're not going to be able to wear any armor because the class that you are doesn't have proficiency with it, so you can't wear it and do stuff. But to protect yourself, you can cast a spell called Mage Armor, which raises your AC. We'll get into what those things mean, but as you're going to adventure, because it lasts for 8 hours, and you're going to pretty much want to keep that going. I'm just throwing that out there so you know that like that's kind of going to be part of your procedure when you play.
Yeah, I briefly told her about that. Now, does she have to actually because I've never played as a character in over a year, so does she have to click on that spell and cast Mage Armor?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying it so that we know that that's what's going on. But yeah, if she goes to her spell, if she clicks on the spell tab, under first level, because it's a first level spell, and then you'll have the little boxes that have your spell slots, which we call them, and so that she knows when we say spell slots are your ability to cast spells. So, and spells are level depending on how powerful they are, and you can cast a first level spell so many times, a second level spell so many times, and they're little boxes that you click off to keep track of how many spells you have left.
Yeah, so I need to
But for
wear,
you, you're gonna always want to like pretty much like as we come out of a long rest or something, you're gonna want to like start the day by casting that. Since we're down in the dungeon, like if we were in the city walking around, you probably might wait until it looks like we're about to get into combat. But we're in the dungeon, so you can pretty much keep it up the whole time.
And
Yeah,
anything that's listed as first, second, third, fourth levels, those are how many you can cast in a day. If you scroll up a little bit where it says cantrips, those are essentially unlimited. You can cast that as many times as you want. So things like guidance and messages, basically telephone 120 feet away, you can message somebody. Lights if you need, it's in a dark situation, light things up. Fire bolt sends a bolt of fire to a target. And by hitting, if you just clicked on that Mage Armor thing, D&D Beyond won't automatically add to it, but there's a way to modify what it says armor class, which is your AC, which basically is how hard you are to hit. There's a way to modify that.
Okay.
Or
It says,
so
it
if
says
you,
3. If there's a 3 above spell slot, so that means I have 3 of them.
Right, you cast 3 of that level, those level spells.
yeah, so if you just go to Mage Armor under spells, you can just click cast right now, and that should adjust your armor
It
class.
should fill in your. Well, no, it's
No.
not going to. Yeah, because it doesn't do that on here. You have to manually like do it. But Mage Armor just is 13 plus whatever your Dex modifier is. So it's 13, and since her Dex is a 16, the modifier is a 3. So it's 13 plus 3, which is 16.
We're just gonna assume your armor class is always at
16.
Mage Armor. And
so I see your
you can
Dex is
upcast
0. Did you change that or?
No, it just went to 0.
Oh,
when
did
I
you
hit it.
claim?
When I casted it, it went to 0.
Let me look right now.
So what is her dexterity modifier, and what is Mage Armor do? 13?
Yeah, it's 13 plus your Dex. But
what's your Dex modifier?
0.
Yeah, it's showing 0.
Okay, so her armor class is 13. Then just like remember that when anyone asks what your armor class is, we'll just say 13. We'll figure out.
Wait, do you have the right sheet? I don't think you have the right. Do you have the sheet that I made? Because it still says unassigned.
Did you?
I have an Esmeralda, and it says Eladrin Sorcerer 5, level 5. Is that what you're referring to?
All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull up my screen real quick.
It usually goes a lot smoother.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. seems kind of nice. Y'all are currently standing on top of corpses.
Very
Y'all
touching
started,
scene here.
yeah, y'all started going a little bit forward and kind of like backtracking.
Wading through the bodies.
Otis
Yeah.
will move corpses
Like-
to one side.
Beaches of Normandy here as we're tripping through.
I'm just gonna stack them in the corner.
I go,
They're
all
now
right,
they're-
well,
Okay.
all right, well, you're welcome to join us. Just follow
She's
us.
coming from that direction. What's down that way?
What's down below?
Yes.
A sewer.
Who's a smart lady? I think she'll do well over here.
I mean, that's not wrong. I guess she's not wrong. Can Anya just like take a look at her, see how expensive her robes look?
Yeah. Yes.
Check her shoes out.
You knew this is coming.
Look at her shoes.
Yeah, I want to take a peek at her shoes. See those kicks.
What Esmeralda, what do you think? What do you envision your robe looking like?
It's red, and it has gold thread that keeps all the wisdom.
Cool. Wisdom thread. Love it. Would you say it looks like do you think your character would pick out robes on the higher end side, like middle of the road, or like less than that?
Flashy or modest or squalid or
I would
Wallet.
say like on the upper end.
Okay. In that case, Anna's going to come up to you and like hook her arm, your arm, and be like, "We like those robes. Come on, we will have conversation while we look in sewer, okay?" And then,
What you notice is her arm interlocks and then her hand slides right down into the pocket.
I
yeah,
didn't know she was a
Outer-
pickpocketer.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
You're
you don't
about
know
to
that-
find out. Yes.
All right.
she won't
So
do anything for right now. She's just gonna try and get a
Feel the heft of the coin purse and see if it's worth taking.
as she pulls on her arm, she's gonna pull the robe with it, see if there's anything heavy in there, like see if it pulls on anything. So
Hear what the jingle sounds like.
Mhm,
uh, she does.
Uh,
Don't you like that song? Money jingle jingle.
My
or
money
something?
does
Yeah.
jingle.
mhm.
It falls.
Yeah.
All right. So, Fallon, are you taking the point now since Beatrix is
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do because I was like, well, we just made Beatrix just made a whole lot of racket over here, so they
Yeah.
wanted to be drawing attention. I mean, that's what I'm hoping, anyways. And I start to head up into this way here.
All right, well, lead the way, Shiny man.
I'm gonna send Pooter on up.
okay?
Alan, you're gonna see another owl fly by your head once again.
Okay. And
At least you're not a demon.
Hooter.
and does Esmeralda have mage hand also?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I almost put it on there, but I thought we had other people that had it. So
I was just gonna explain it, but if she had it, but so Tabitha has been using Mage Hand, which is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
mhm.
And what does it look like if you want to describe your Mage Hand and what's it used for?
I think we talked about this. It's like a big Mickey Mouse looking glove. It's
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 maid's
just,
paw, not maid's hand.
Mm.
I can use it,
Some-
yeah, just like a hand. It's a little
Spectral.
more special than just your run of the mill ATM because I'm Steve and I like specialize it so I can pick locks and stuff with it. But I can send it.
It's
It's
sort of
like
like
60 feet away
what was
from
the
me to-
Adams family that had the hand that will like it's
Yeah.
Yep.
Things.
But more
Same,
see
yeah.
through.
but it's spectral, yeah, it's spectral.
Yeah, that way I don't have to be right up touching things and everything I do with this bait hand. So it comes in handy.
No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Hey.
Mhm.
Yeah, so what Tabitha's been using is sending the mage hand forward to open up doors. That way, if it's trapped, something happens to the mage hand and not Tabitha.
Mhm.
And the rest of the group or some of the group would be ready, either bows drawn or shields up and whatnot. So
But Fallon has a tendency to disregard that
Yeah.
if the opportunity is. He doesn't wait for that. If he's by himself and there's a door that needs to be kicked in, he just does it.
His egg timer goes, and if it reaches the bottom, he's going regardless
That's
of
right,
alpha outcome.
Uh,
Yep, unless it looks especially fishy, then he's gonna.
Yeah, then he's gonna make himself known. I am here.
mhm. So since Fallon has taken the place of Beatrix, we're just going to say for all intents and purposes, you would have seen what's currently there, that one
Mhm.
big statue. So how do you want to proceed?
like we got something interesting in here, and with complete disregard for anything that could be in between him and the statue, it just goes right to it.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you do that, let me just open up the rest of the room.
Surrounded by shadow.
Now, when Fallon powered through this secret door past the plates, that makes it wide open now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Born in a barn,
Yeah.
raised in a barn. Just
Nothing but
left the door open and just shrapnel of China. Just
ceramic dust is just everywhere now.
yeah.
So you walk in this room. So there's a couple of descriptions from right where you're at, Fallon. You're going to see 3 statues. And all 3 statues are 6 foot high, depicting male Waterdavian nobles. So Waterdavian is people from Waterdeep, which these are, and these are nobles, and they're clad in decorative plate armor. It's not real plate armor, it's decoration, but they are statues. On the ground, lying at the, what are you barking at? Excuse me 1 second, I've got a bad dog.
Mhm.
Wants to
Oh.
play.
Bad dog.
She wants to play. So in the at the feet of the middle statue, there's going to be a some bones and a broken staff. The bones you're gonna notice, Fallon, are bones of a long dead hobgoblin. And the wooden staff is white and it's broken in half.
Huh?
Okay. Carved at the bottom of each stone is some names. The first one is Elidrun. The second one is Ruathandar. And the third one is On the Lass. I'm gonna put that in the chat because it's
Thank
Yes,
you.
please.
yeah.
They all seem like
Um,
common spellings to me. I mean, I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Now, the caveat is, after I put it in the chat, is underneath each one of those names is words written in Goblin. Who speaks Goblin?
Esmeralda speaks Goblin.
Does she?
She
Awesome.
does. Yes.
So if Fallon couldn't speak it, he may speak out to the group.
I go. All right. I go. I need Onda,
Mm.
Juntao, and anybody who knows how to speak Goblin. I need you guys.
Oh, I don't Do I even
See,
know?
you just
I
said
mean-
that
Well, no,
one.
I was on. It comes up. I go here. I have a bone for you, and I give her one of the bones off the ground.
I mean, I can speak Goblin. They went, I'm nerding. Ah!
I mean, understand the intricate.
Oh, tuck,
Don't.
tuck,
You're making me feel bad.
Please
now.
say. I say, please don't kill me.
Tuck,
I'm
tuck,
a beautiful Catwoman.
tuck, tuck.
No, I just gave
So-
Anda the bone from this hobgoblin in case
Oh,
she wants to talk to it.
So
gotcha.
Anita, if you want to grab your token and bring it into that major room, just use your little
Or I
hand.
guess.
Was there any meat on that bone?
Well, I was gonna ask. Well, wait a minute. Is it just the skull there?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I could just talk to like a.
Yeah, not just the bone. Yeah, I was thinking animating,
Yeah.
reanimating the dead. You could just
Doesn't need lungs.
Anna just takes the bone and she's like, "This is disgusting, Fallon. Why would you kill this?
yeah.
Uh,
What have I ever done to you?"
if you're not going to use that, I might
Well,
suck
it's
on it
not-
for a little bit. I mean,
Ugh,
That's not how this works. All right, hold on. Like, I look for is the skull there? It just needs a jaw.
It just says the bones. So, but it says long gone.
jawbone.
Oh, I'm sorry, long dead.
Sorry, Gert.
So
Sorry,
Uh,
Gert. Long gone. No meat.
it's
No
all right.
meat.
I'll just suck on the bone.
No
That's
meat.
not a problem.
I'm
Arrow,
guessing.
you
You know
can go
that
way.
matter. How tall are the ceilings?
So and this one, I think it's. Let me close my door here.
I was headed down the tunnel.
Didn't work. It's still open.
Yeah, so I think this is still 10 foot, just like the rest, but they're 6 foot statues. It's not in the description, it just says bone, so I'm guessing somebody took the skull.
Yeah, it also says you grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right.
So
Never mind. Go away.
Oh, Fallon,
Let me
what
know
the-
when you have remove curse ready.
so the group, having heard Fallon ask for a a goblin speaker, who would like to read it? Who can speak goblin?
Anda can speak Goblin, but she's like super insulted by Fallon. Her. So she's just gonna walk away and she's be like, Goblin, that's all you want me for, to speak the Goblin. And then she's gonna just grumble away and she'd be like, I don't new lady. Sorry, what was her name again?
Esmeralda.
Oh, I'm not gonna have trouble saying that at all. Esmeralda. Okay, I'll work on it. I don't know if you speak other languages or what your deal is besides that you're very fancy, but they could probably use help over there if you speak Goblin. There's some things. I'm very upset right now, so I don't want to deal with that.
Okay. I'll go over there. And
So
how do I speak Goblin? And what am I speaking?
so it's
Now you,
just
now you gotta make up a language to speak goblin.
Yeah. So
We're waiting. We're waiting.
yeah. So as Esmeralda, as you're looking at the base of these three statues, so like underneath on each one of these, there's going to be goblin language written in chalk, almost like a goblin was in there tagging it, with graffiti. So under the first one there, the one to the south, as you read it, it's going to say smelly bottom.
Oh, okay.
Smelly bottom.
Smelly bottom. Okay.
Southwest one.
Under this under the second one, it's going to read stupid skull.
Stupid skull and smelly bottom.
And
Very
this last
sophisticated.
this last one, it's going to read born toothless.
All right.
That there's three of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
there
You
it
tell
is.
those are high-ranking goblins by the titles that they gave them.
Hey, Robes, what are the weird language say? What's that say? We see some names and then some squiggles. What's that say?
Oh, am I repeating?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He called
Smelly.
he called you robes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
robes.
Gark's really bad with names, so he's probably never going to call you by your real name.
Okay. All right. Smelly bottom.
I tried to clean myself. I'm sorry.
And stupid brain, stupid head. What is it? Stupid brain.
Mm.
Stupid
skull.
Stupid
skull.
skull. Stupid skull. Sorry. And I don't remember the last one.
Born toothless.
Born toothless. Well, we all are, but anyway. Born toothless.
Great point. Great point. Girk, what kind of does Girk have teeth?
Yeah, they're all like flat teeth. What's that? Molars?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, no incisors, but yeah.
Were you born without teeth? I mean, because that's
Uh,
almost spot on, right?
I mean, yeah, that kind of. I mean, I was asking her to say what the statue said, but I didn't expect you to say bad things like that to me. I mean, yes, I might have a smelly bottom, I might have a stupid skull, and I wasn't really remembering things when I was born, so I guess it could have been toothless. But not now. I mean, like, look, I'll take these gross berries and nom 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 nom.
You know, what it is, Girk, is I think the question is why are these goblins worshiping you?
Oh,
That's a good question. I mean,
They're looking up.
I don't like to self promote or anything, but why would you not want to be friends with me? I share
Right.
things, I give you fish.
Like
No, when
Toontown,
you look
knock
at
it
it in
off with the
goblin, when
conspiracy
you look at it in
theories.
goblins, how the goblins think that these are very important people. Whoever they're talking about is very important, despite the words they're using. It's because they don't understand that, the things that they're saying are different to everybody else. Smelly
Okay.
bottom is a good thing, I think. So they're looking up to you. This is a worship type stone.
Well, so not to like on your party or anything like that, but have you met many goblins in your lifetime, Girk? Because I don't know if they're specifically talking about you here.
I mean, I tried to talk to this one back there, but they're not here anymore.
Oh, the other one.
I tried to.
Oh my
Girk.
God, yes, okay, I murdered a bunch of goblins. I feel bad about it now.
I
Oh my
go,
God.
Toontown, instead of wasting our time with filling Girk's head with these stupid ass theories here, why don't you come over here and try to identify this rod?
Right on. I identify a rod. Wait, what am I looking at?
Well, yeah, over here in the corner, buddy. But
Yeah,
what was
it
the
always sounds
description
dirty.
again? Yeah,
It always
it
sounds
always
dirty.
is dirty. What do you mean?
I put
Um,
my hands on the rod, and as a ritual, I cast a spell called Identify, and it tells me what's up with this rod.
Didn't you say it was in 2 pieces?
It is in 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I hold both rods like I'm a ski jumper.
All
Well, Esmeralda actually knows mending too.
So
We'll do that later.
tell me this: does identify also help or let you know if it contains magic properties?
Yeah, it'll tell me if it's got magic properties, the command words, how many charges, how to use it. It tells me everything, really.
Okay.
If it's cursed. I don't know, Girk. I mean, Matt, it's pretty much everything, right?
I believe so.
Unless it says some things can fool it, I believe, but for the most part.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think if it has some sort of divination magic protecting it, it can.
Okay.
Yeah, hide it.
So you do that, and it's going to give you a lingering trace of magic within both fragments of the staff, but it is broken in half.
And on to do an investigation check on these statues to see if any of them look like they're missing some sort of weaponry in their hands.
And are they all the same or are they different
Mhm.
figures or?
Yeah.
They're all different nobles of Waterdeep. So nobody in specific terms, just general nobles of Waterdeep. And it's not any. The staff didn't come from any one of those statues.
Okay. All right.
Does anybody have any ideas or want to do anything with the two pieces of the staff?
I relate to the group that I can't really get any information from it with them being two pieces. Any way to mend these, put these back together?
Yes. Does anyone know how to mend things?
Can
Maybe
you
the
mend-
new character. Maybe the new.
Can you mend magical
character.
items?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't-
That's,
it
I was
doesn't
just
have the
looking at the
magic.
description. Yeah. I literally
Okay,
just pulled
so-
up the
Where are you, Junebug?
I'm right here. I'm out here.
So, all right. So, Esmeralda has a cantrip, which you can cast at will. Repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. As long as the break or tear is no longer than a foot, can physically repair a magic item or a construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object. So you can repair
Oh,
the
yeah,
magic
just won't
item, but
restore
not
it.
the magic.
Yeah.
So if you would like to, Esmeralda, you can try and mend the staff to see if that does anything.
Okay, do I have to do something on my sheet? Or just say it?
Do you have to
Beans- beans that
click
this is-
cast for cantrips?
No,
Okay.
being that it's a cantrip, you don't have to keep track of it because you can use it at will anytime you want. So,
So in this sense, Esmeralda, if you wanted to do that, you could say, "Hey, I'm going to use mending cantrip on this thing and see if I can put it together, see if it has any effect to the two pieces."
I will mend these two pieces and see if it has any effect to tell us what it is.
Are you holding it when you do that?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Normally when the DM says some stuff like that, yeah, something's
It's
coming.
it's okay. It's
Are you sure?
You walked
Do
me
you-
into a trap, Brett.
Do
That's
you
not
have
nice.
do you have a second character in mind?
Uh,
No, some things could be a trap. Some things could be cursed. That's what they're getting at.
Okay,
but
so what would I hold it with? My teeth?
No,
Well,
you're
my feet.
fine. I was being silly. That's
Oh.
all. I was totally just being silly.
now, maybe if a weary person might set it on the ground together before casting it,
well, I believe mending might be.
Borrow a
touch.
mage hand.
Well,
Yeah, mending
identify
is touch. so-
identify
have
is
to touch
definitely
it anyway.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Juntao would have touched it first.
right.
But I
Yeah,
don't know
so-
if mending would have sparked some magic,
His identify
Yeah,
would
that's
have
a
let him know if it was cursed.
Mhm.
I guess I'd have to recast that too, huh?
Well, after it's a
Hmm,
one
well,
piece.
yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one item, I think.
So, as this new person, I'm assuming trying to show off in front of this new group.
You might prove to
As-
be useful with us, or
Yeah. So as soon as Esmeralda does that, she casts spending. The staff is going to mend together and it's going to start to wail. Help! Thief! Criminal!
break it again, re-break it.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? The statues or
staff.
from the staff?
From the staff.
Okay.
Is it
And after that, the magic from it fades forever.
The magic fades?
Yeah. So,
Huh.
but
Do you feel
this-
any different? Esmeralda, do you feel any different?
Oh, I'm very weak.
That didn't look good. Are you okay? Can I help you in any way?
No, I need something to drink.
Oh,
deception check.
Oh.
No. No, so I mean the staff is back together one piece, but the magic has gone from it. So it was like carrying a message or something.
Yeah. What'd that thing say?
How do you know it told her anything?
Oh, I thought it was out audible out loud.
Yeah, that's what I.
It did.
Yelling, stop.
It did.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was. Oh, okay.
Help thief criminal. So
Hal, how does it know you were here? Oh yeah, it was just yelled out what it felt from when he tried to identify it. Help,
yeah.
Steve.
It was identified.
all right. Do y'all do anything with it or just leave it, drop it? I mean, it's back together in one piece, but you can tell that the magic went away from it.
Well, it stopped talking.
For
Maybe-
now.
I know. Maybe we'll take it with us. Maybe we'll return it to their rightful owner.
To Stinky Bottoms or whatever.
Just think toothless, weird head or
Stinky
skull.
Britches.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, whatever. I don't want nothing to do with it. I already got one curse. Goddamn. I'll
So
be
yeah,
stuck with
so
a
what-
sword and a staff in both hands.
So
Is there
that-
anything else in the room? Any writing or carving or anything? Or
nothing else of any concern or worth in this room.
can I see any like footprints or anything on the ground? Or
Nothing that's too recent.
Mm.
What are options for pressing forward, guys?
Oh, I don't know if you saw, but there is these stairs right in front of us.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you got stairs going up right there.
Oh, up is no good.
Yeah.
What?
you-
Yeah, no, boo on up.
I mean,
Right,
I was
this
always
way.
told you had to get up to get down, right? Is that how that goes?
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're playing a bass guitar,
I mean, punks jump up to get beat down.
that too.
What's over here in this corner? Here, where I am, Otis.
All right, I see you there. Oh, Otis is
Hi,
deciding to
Otis.
play now.
I was like, I don't know, what's this over here? And I just
Oh,
Are you opening that door over there, Fallon?
I am.
Okay. As you do that,
And just
One's in
so
there.
the new member of the group understands the jokes that I keep making, I have a cursed sword that's in my hand right now.
well, yeah, that's what I was about to.
I picked up like was the last session from a statue, and until I get a remove curse on it, it's stuck to my hand. I can't even sheath it or nothing. It just stuck there. It's like part of my
No.
hand. So that's the joke I've been making about a sword stuck to my hand. Is
Mhm.
He went from pretty much one of the best weapons in the game to just a common sword.
Yeah. Yeah, he's so aggravated about it. He's trying to get through the day. No, he's got stuck with this thing.
And we're-
So where you're at, Otis, it hooks to the left.
Otis is gonna creep down the hall.
And same thing for you, Fallon. At the end of the hall, it's going to hook back to the right.
All right, I think I see where this is going, but he's just going to check it out anyway, springing
Alright.
every trap along the way.
Mm.
Otis, it's going to down the hall. It's going to hook to
Oi.
the right to a door and hook to the left to the door. Where you're at, Fallon, it appears to be the rest of the hallway that you're
Right, so
already
he's just
looking
gonna
through.
go ahead and make the complete loop around and be like, yeah, that just comes all the way around.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna
So,
exit this way. I noticed Otis going around the corner.
That was very quick, Otis. You don't like the winded.
Get your friend Cooter. Let's go.
Pooter.
Pooter. I thought it was Hooter.
Scooter, yes.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Hooter. That was an owl, and then it sounded like you were saying Cooter.
Yeah.
Now, so Esmeralda, each of these squares are 10 foot, and each of the characters fit within a 5-foot square. So your size, shoulder wise, would be somewhere between 2 and 3 feet. So you can stretch your token in and out to match whatever map we're playing. But you being a sorcerer would probably gear more towards the back of the group, and throw things by range and not be close to the fray. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes I'll ask the group, what's the marching order, who's in front, who's in the middle, who's in back. So you would kind of be towards the back a little bit. And I'm assuming the Anda, befriended you a little while ago, but I don't know if anybody would be looking back at times to see if you're on the up and up or a spy or anything like that.
I'd probably be in the very back, and I doubt I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. All right.
But I can roll if she's being devious. I can roll. I won't notice.
Anita, how do you think Esmeralda would be acting, like, in general?
Aloof.
It is a good word.
Okay. All right.
Just mindlessly roaming the
Yeah.
scenery.
Aloofa, that's good for your smelly bottom.
That's a loofah. That's a loofah.
Mhm. Okay.
Everything seems up and up
Okay.
as far as I've noticed.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems enamored with the scenery in here.
Mhm.
Listen, fancy, you can't be bothered with anything else. You're fancy, That's it.
Just a general description real quick, Anita. This is the first level of 23. So in this one, they have bandits, which are call themselves the Undertakers. You've got some other creatures that are working for Xanathar's guild. Do you know what a beholder is? In Dungeons and Dragons, they got this big floating meatball with all these eyes.
That's a perfect way of explaining it.
Yeah.
Really?
Dead
Makes
on.
perfect sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I only know as far as Stranger Things and ET. That's the extent of my understanding.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, though. That's a good start.
Probably most,
Okay.
Well, basically, a beholder is a giant eyeball that's made of magic, right? And off of this big main eye, there's 8 eye stalks. They look like a crab's eyes. You know what I mean? They go off, and each one of those eyes has powers and stuff.
If you see one of those, run.
Okay.
Mhm.
They
now.
mean me harm.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for us to take on a beholder right now. I mean, we could do it if it wasn't like
Oh,
one
I
of the
see.
special ones. But
Yeah.
That kind of looks like
That's a cute one though. Chris.
Hold on.
That kind of looks like the thing in Monty Python's The Holy Grail, when they're the Bible, they're reading the Bible and he jumps off the ledge and then something eats him. Do you remember that, Brett?
That was a little bit different though. Almost like
that is revolting.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I got to plug in my charger, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Well,
It's gonna
that
get
is
noise in you.
disgusting. That's really gross.
There's
There's the accurate one. The lightning cartoon one is.
Oh, okay.
probably, yeah.
That's a beholder. Why do they call it that? It doesn't look like it's very nice.
Behold
No.
color.
It's something to behold.
And they're famously known to be
Behold.
one of the most paranoid beings in existence.
Yeah.
They're
You-
constantly coming up with plans to their layers are just traps. So they're always thinking of because they're supposed to be super intelligent. And
Yeah,
they can,
so-
they're tacticians, so they're always thinking of who could be coming after them and how to stop them and stuff like that.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah. So he's got people, creatures down there on the first level, also fighting for territory and stuff like that.
The middle one reminds me of Pizza the Hut.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Peach is gonna send out for you.
Mhm.
I like how like 3 times a game you go back to Spaceballs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so Otis, you're up on point at the moment. You see, 20 feet in front of you. You got a door to the right, door to the left, and the rest of the party's behind you.
I'm
You-
gonna
you don't you don't hear anything that sparks any concern at the moment.
I go,
check this door for traps.
hold on, Otis. Hold on, Otis. And then he just walks by and kicks it in.
I can't.
All right. So yeah, as you do that, you're gonna see another door in front of you.
Another hallway. Oh my god.
But on the other side of that door, you're gonna hear like several chairs, kind of like when you're getting up quick from a table, and the chairs kind of, and you,
Yeah,
it's just
better,
yeah.
murder them.
So yeah, you do know something's on the other side of that door.
All right. Well, Fallon hears this. He's like, no time to waste. And he just
I'm gonna follow.
Fallon and Otis are getting into some trouble again. I yell around the corner.
Mm.
All right, we're
Yeah.
coming, Sam. We're coming.
Sam,
Right.
wait.
Yeah, because he's white as a ghost right now.
Gotcha. All right.
Is this just a corner of where I am, or is that another door there?
That is another door.
Oh, it's back there.
But the party's going north, so I'm not sure if you're following or going to the other door.
I was just seeing what that was, and
Yeah.
yeah, I
split
don't-
the party. Split the party.
I mean, I was going to go to the stairs, but everyone went the other way. So
I will give me your perception also where you're at, Tabitha.
Maybe a 10.
10. You're not sure, but you think you hear something in that behind that door, just underneath you to the south. Okay. So y'all hear noises. Before y'all do anything, I'm gonna make sure I got the encounter set up. Just talking so that Esmeralda can kind of like see how things are done. Somebody might hear something or do something, and y'all might do a quick out of game. What do you want to do? Tactics.
Tactics discussion.
Yeah. So, and then in this instance, Otis and Fallon hear something, or Fallon is the one to go in there, guns a-blazing, for the most part. If it was somebody else, they might be more stealthy, stuff like that. So, what do y'all think in this instance?
Oh, oh, opening the door. That's my plan.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna point my halberd over your shoulder. So I'm going behind you.
Okay.
What is this? What is this? Like coming over my shoulder.
I'm gonna yell around the corner. Hey, there's something this way too. Just so y'all know, I'm not opening the door, but just be aware.
Well, let them know we'll be coming for them later.
So second here.
Did anybody find the stairs going down yet?
That's
Where's
literally
Garth?
go up.
What happened?
Go ahead.
Say again?
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, what'd you say, Dave?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking where Girk was. I was kind of just trying to ask Jesse because I can't see too well.
I'm right behind you. I mean, I know it's kind of dark down
see
here.
that now. That's a different. It's a different token, isn't it?
That's what I used last. Yeah, it's a little different.
Okay.
You might
No
need the
problem.
you might need the updated one because that's the last one I had on my iMac.
Hmm.
So if you got a
Every-
new one,
To me, everybody's just like an amorphous color, like Anda's blue, smudgy blue, and Jesse's smudgy. So yeah, Girk was just a different smudgy, so it threw me off. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, also too, like it just made me think. As Fallon moves, he still has light being projected from his chest plate and stuff.
but not invisible, right?
No.
Not
'cause-
anymore. No, that's
Okay.
done.
All right, just making sure.
It'd
Okay.
been cool to keep that, but actually, Fallon didn't like being invisible. He wants them to see him coming. You know what I mean? He wants that last vision that they see is this.
Okay.
You know what I
The
mean?
fear in their eye before it goes out. You know.
Yeah. And that now, I know Esmeralda is you, and Anda might be. I don't know if y'all still interlocking arms. Would Esmeralda, being, I don't know, this might be the first time underground, which is in the Undermountain, going into a dungeon. I don't know if she would have done that before, or would she be concerned about, hey, what's going on, or what's about to happen, type of thing, or would she be more like, whatever happens, I'm down for it?
Yeah, this might as well happen.
Mhm.
Gonna let
Uh,
Alice in Wonderland, what is going on?
Didn't really have any other plans. So it's just-
Yeah, I got a couple hours to go.
Yeah.
No thoughts, Anita?
Oh, sorry. Laissez-moi bon temps rouler. Let's go.
All right, okay,
Was that Goblin? What was that?
good. No, that was
That sounded
was
goblin to me.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the beads.
yeah. All right, so doors opening and right.
All right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Does
All
Fallon
right.
blow up?
No, so doors open.
I mean, blow up like a superstar? Oh, yeah. This is. Mhm.
Turns around, you startle them. They jump up from the tables.
Oh shit.
I already know you're not fucking vampires, you fake ass.
All right, so in this instance, what
I
we'll-
yell back to the group, more fake vampires.
Oh my god. How lame.
It doesn't even look like they have an escape route either.
yeah.
These are fish in a barrel, baby. Fallon closes the door behind him. I don't really, but he thought about it.
So Fallon, you don't need a roll of perception because it's a really close enclosed room, but
Mhm.
Table, 4 chairs, possibly 4 vampires. You're gonna see like a tub in the far corner, and the wall behind it is gonna be like a big fresco. But I'm not gonna go into the detail of those items because you're kind of focused on.
It's about to be saturated in blood.
Yeah. So in this case, what would happen, Anita, if a possible encounter is about to take place? I tell everybody, go ahead and roll.
Guidance.
Mhm.
I was just saying
So-
that. Just so.
So should she be rolling
Well,
guidance?
I was calling it for myself,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So, but if she does guidance, could that be for everybody?
No.
no, it's for
Yeah.
she'll
One
have
person.
it for herself for one roll.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to be using it for my initiative roll. So, which I
Okay.
think is fair to say because I knew I was going to be kicking in this door. You know?
Mhm.
Right. So I would be calling
Oh,
for
there you go.
I would be calling for initiative, where you would of course roll initiative, which is on your character sheet right next to your armor class, and that would tell you in what order of the fight it is your turn. So if you're going to use guidance, would that automatically be applied if she does
No.
that?
No.
She can choose on the roll to use it, which I just did. So like I rolled an 8 on my initiative, and
Mhm.
then I rolled another D4, which ended up being a 3. So those two together are 11. So my initiative score is actually 11. Now she rolled so high that she's gonna be first in the initiative without the guidance and stuff.
Okay.
What's 22? What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that was
That was
That was-
Ando.
Mhm.
oh, it's on the
She
okay.
got an 18.
Oh, okay.
So if
Yeah.
if you were to use, but she'd have to say guidance first, right?
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
how we're playing
Yeah.
it because it's not
Yeah.
fair to just
Yeah.
like call it retroactively. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she
I'm saying
probably
that, like,
wouldn't
because-
know that there's something going on. Where
Right.
Fallon, he's kicking in the door, and he
I
probably
initiated the action,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I knew that I was about to have to do something.
Yeah, so if you do, like they're saying, Anita, that something was about to go down, you can say, I'm gonna give myself guidance before I roll initiative, which you would roll your D4 after your roll or apply it after your roll. But you already rolled at 18, which is good. Beatrix is not here. Having said that, one of the larger vampires is first. Ando.
They were ready. They were ready for Fallon's
Yeah.
door kicking. All right.
Yeah, it was so
I heard him
impressive.
clanging through the hallway. So
Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, so the basically one of them in there, Anda, the other three in there. Then Esmeralda will be next. Then Girk, Tabitha, Juntao, Fallon, Otis. So the guy in the back, which is the main guy in this room, you haven't met him before, and he kind of like, even though Fallon, you already kind of figured out that the vampires down here are in fact bandits, just posing as vampires to try and extort money from adventurers. Seems like the de facto leader in there, and he is just going to. They don't know that y'all know that they're are not real vampires. So
I would have like, well, I just know it kind of came up as a joke, but I literally would have yelled down here like, "We've got more fake vampires."
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. So in that case, the one in the back is just going to take a running start, jump on the table, and try and go straight for Fallon with a scimitar attack. First, I'm gonna do his acrobatics. So I don't have a button. Is athletics okay? Just for jumping on the table and jumping off.
Well,
All right. Make sure I got this. Yeah, I didn't have it for everybody, but he rolled a freaking 1 anyway, just trying to get up on the table.
oh yeah, bust his ass.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna run forward, try and jump on the table, and kind of like give himself a gut. He just ran straight into it with his gut. He tried to jump, and it was like a little fairy jump, and kind of like knocked the wind out of him a little bit. So he's gonna be prone on the ground. Anda, you're not even in there. But he's just gonna use the rest of his movement to stand back up, and just ready in action. Anda, you're not in there. You don't exactly know what's in there. You just started hearing some commotion. What do you do?
Well, she would probably move up anyway because of the commotion. She knows usually when Fallon's first, she knows what's happening. She knows there's some things gonna happen.
Mhm.
Safe assumption to make.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 5. So she can kind of peek around Fallon. You said you're like 7 foot. She's like 5. So I feel like she would be able to just be like, look.
Mhm.
What would I like to do? Anda is going to cast Toll the Dead. She is going to do on that first fake vampire.
Okay.
Right. And it is a wisdom save of 13.
Okay. Make sure I got this for everybody now. Just, 16.
And that passes. I think
I-
that nothing happens because it's a cantrip.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Okay. And Anita, I don't know if you have it up, but remember that little next to that anvil, the game log, you'd be able to see everybody else's roll if you open up the game log. That'd be the top
Game what?
game log. There's a little like comment box next to that anvil, top
Oh.
right of your character
Yes,
sheet.
I see him. Yeah,
If
I
you
see it.
open that, you can see
Mhm.
everybody's roll.
Okay.
So you know
Um,
we're not cheating yet.
Oh. It would matter because I'm lost anyway.
You can't win either, so there's really.
You see, we're at the bottom of this yurting portal, and where there's a man mage down here.
Greg, we've got better things to do.
As a bonus action, I want to cast spiritual weapon as
There you
well.
go.
Okay.
And I forget.
You can attack.
I can attack.
Mhm.
Dope. I'm gonna do that then. And
You had that little blue sword thingy, right?
yeah, it was like a little like scythe almost looking. It was like it was the blue sword, but then I changed it to the scythe, the mini scythe.
How do you spell that?
SYTHE.
Is it a hand?
Roads.
Yeah.
Ruins.
For that too. Believe that shit. Bullshit. Ooh.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you putting it?
I cast it like right here to
Mhm.
try and that fake jerk, and I'm guessing a 9 does not hit.
No, he's a real
Um,
jerk. He's a fake vampire.
Yeah.
Real
Uh,
asshole.
Yeah. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And that will be my turn.
All right. These
What?
two are going
Oh,
to
sorry.
get up on the table as well. Let me just do their
Makes me think of that scene from Ip Man 2 when they're fighting on top of the table.
They're not gonna jump, they're gonna do it more carefully. So
What's that?
I'm not gonna roll at
I'll
acrobatics
do the
on
thing
them.
where they like sit down first and then spin around. Like so.
They'll probably do like a normal person, kind of like, put the chair in front of it, stand up on the chair and get up on the table.
Every once in a while, they look back.
Sorry.
Here, help me up, and the other two like grab them, like pull them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take out their light crossbows. And gonna both attempt to fire one at Fallon and one at Anda.
Get on, come on.
Okay. First one for Fallon. It's going to be a miss with a 7. Ooh, 21 for
Oh,
That hits.
5 piercing.
Ouchie.
They're still, even though y'all already said fake vampires, they're still playing the part. They're just like, like
we're trying
what
to
was
double
it?
down on it.
What was it? Was it Young Boys or whatever?
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
Uh,
Yeah. And yeah, that's going to be their turn. And then the one that's right in front of Fallon is going to he's going to shape change. One second here. Let me make sure I got it.
What's that?
Take him off.
Opportunity attack, opportunity attack.
Oh, look at this. Oh, okay.
He's got a shape change. And just try and move up just slightly to himself. All right, see what I did there? And try
Say
and
imitation is a sincere form of gratitude, but this motherfucker's gonna pay for this shit.
oh, crit. Nat 20.
Oh,
Give me
26?
1 second.
Yeah, any silvery barb users out there?
Hey, don't take my family, my Rin Tin Tin, and it's gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
All right, which means he's got to roll again. Anita.
We roll.
22.
God damn. Dude.
Yeah.
Yes. No shield. No, I don't. I let it hit me. I'm not casting
Yeah.
shield. I let it hit
It's up to you. I mean,
me. No, I don't. I only have. Yeah, my spell slots are very limited here,
Mhm.
so I'll take
Okay.
the hit.
all right.
I'll take the hit.
7 bludgeoning damage as your reflection hits you. And it's going to stay right there. Now, Esmeralda, you're in the back. It is your turn. Your movement speed is
Matt, who gets your advantage?
I'll give it to you.
Alright, cool.
I always forget that second
where's
part.
her? Where do you put? Where's the speed underneath in the character sheet?
oh, it's on the it's above the AC.
Right next to your proficiency.
Okay, walking speed. Okay, so each square is 10 foot, Anita. So if you wanted to get into it, you could, or you can just kind of like get next to Girk if you wanted to see, but not necessarily get close and do something, a range attack. But this is where you could say, like, I want to use, I want to get into the hallway and maybe use the weapon attack or use a spell attack, and then I'll let anyone else who would like to give her any type of suggestion. And mainly Vic, since he is the one who helped create your character too. Are you there, Vic? Because I don't see your picture.
Earth to Vic. Come in, Vic.
Yeah,
Now, well,
from there, I mean, Firebolt is never a bad option. She can toll it dead. Or if you actually want to
Can you guys
use,
hear me?
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
I did some weird thing on my thing. Yeah, so basically you have two your cantrips are going to be kind of your go-tos and stuff. You'll have level spells that does more damage for other things, but they're not going to be, you can't use them as much because your cantrips. What is this? Let me turn this light on. But okay, there it is. But basically, I gave you two things to attack with your cantrips. You have a fireball, which is like you actively shoot a firebolt at them, or you have another thing called Toll the Dead, which is what Anda did, and that's a spell where they have to make a save where they roll against how powerful your spell is, and if they don't pass that save, then they take that damage. I would say in this case, because of all the people in the middle between you and the targets, which are supposed to be will legitimately get cover from all that. So like that adds to how hard they are to hit. So I would do the thing where they have to make a save. So if you can see one, you can cast Toll the Dead, right? And then
And-
you'll cast that spell, and then the DM will roll for the character you're attacking. And if he fails that save, then you're going to do damage to it.
So I have to choose the person whom I am throwing this.
Your
At?
target.
Yeah, you got to
Okay, and
declare
so-
who you're attacking, or
Mhm.
Okay, I want to attack the main dude.
Okay. So looking in there, there's I wanted my laser.
One, two, three,
So
four,
yeah, the main guy just mirrored Fallon.
Right.
And
Oh,
the
that's
only
him?
other
Oh, I thought this was like the main guy.
well, he is, but
Oh, he's
she
in
wasn't-
the shapeshift.
Mhm.
I thought one of the
Yes.
fake vampire shapeshift.
they did,
Okay.
which
so-
is this one. The main
Right.
guy's in the back,
Right.
but only Fallon kind of knows that.
Mhm.
You
Oh.
basically can't see him at this point unless you move more
Ah.
to the left.
okay.
So you don't know, as far as you would know in this scenario, you just walked around the corner and just seen the first target.
If you have
which
any
is a-
movement right left, you could move up. You've got movement still.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
use
I
what,
think
like
she only
10
moved like
feet.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right here.
You could get to there. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So
If you want
can-
to get that close, you can.
Yeah. Can I get this guy?
No,
you-
no. Can she see him? I can't tell the angle.
Yeah,
There's
you can
two
see
people
this
in
guy
front.
now.
I can. Okay.
And in theory, in real life, Fallon may say, "Hey, hit that guy," or hit the pasty guy, or something like that. If you just
He's
came in.
implying that we have a plan, but he knows we don't have a plan.
Yeah.
Uh,
We have no
Yeah.
plan.
the plan is no plan.
Because in the game rules, each person turn in reality only lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah, and it's
So-
all happening realistically, like simultaneously,
Yeah.
essentially.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, things
That-
do happen in an order, but it's all like meshing. You know what I mean? Like everything's kind of happening. Things do happen before another, like whoever's higher in the initiative. So they do happen first, but it does it's just kind of an interlocking time frame. You know what I mean?
So
6 seconds.
Toll the Dead, you target a creature you can see within range, and what it is you sound Deloria's bell fills the air for a moment, and I would have to do a wisdom save for that character that you targeted. If they fail, then they take necrotic damage. So is that what you wish to do, my dear?
Yes.
Okay.
How do I do
so-
it?
In this case, you just say it.
And declare a target.
Yeah, you just say, I want to toll the dead on this target.
I want to
And,
told the dead on this target.
all right, which would be the main guy, which says Eld.
Yes.
So I would go to him on my end and do a wisdom roll, which is a 30-20. The target. is
Yeah,
also-
it's-
Yeah. On the
So-
save, there's no effect.
Yeah, okay, so I did save. And I don't think she has a bonus attack.
Well, she
She
actually
does
has
she has a
spiritual
spell.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so why don't you want to guide her on that one? And
Okay, you have a really good spell at your disposal right here. It's a second level spell called Spiritual Weapon. All right, Anda, just that little scythe that's up
Oh.
there is her version of it. You can make it, you can skin it any way you want. You can make it look however you want, but it's basically another spectral weapon that's just kind of floating, and you can move it on your turn and attack with it.
Okay, so do I do it now? Can I hit cast?
You can do
or
it now.
don't?
Because you have a bonus when you're on your turn. There's an action economy, okay, and it goes kind of like this. You can move, which is up to your movement speed. You have an interact with objects where you can interact with mundane, like opening up a door or something like that. Then you have your main stuff, which is your action, which is what you use to cast that first spell, that cantrip. You have a bonus action, which are normally like things that are supposed to be like a little bit of a quicker thing to do. And it'll be specified. Now, spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so you can use that to cast. Now, on your casting, it'll appear just like her weapon did. You can stick it within 60 feet of you anywhere and then move it up to 20 feet. And then if you look on your actions tab, right, where it has the things that you can do, there should be a button that says spiritual weapon
Right,
under bonus actions. Do you see that?
I do, and then
It
it
probably says like
cast.
plus. Okay.
So,
Well, that's the spells thing, right? And then if you go back to the actions, the top, if you look at the tabs where it says action, spells, inventory, features, you see what I'm talking
Yes.
about? Okay,
Yeah,
if you click on the action and then scroll down, there should say a thing under bonus actions that says spiritual weapon.
and you also, yeah, and if you
And it'll
click
say
on,
like a +7 maybe to
Oh,
hit, maybe.
yes, I do see that. So
Okay.
how do I cast it?
Okay, you just announce that you're going to cast it, and then you keep track of your
Okay.
spell slot. So if you go to your second level spells, it should, when you hit cast, it should black one of those out.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll do that now.
Mhm.
and you can actually attack from from your spell screen as
Mhm.
well. So
Yeah.
where it says cast spiritual weapon 1 BA, which is bonus action 60 feet. If you click on the +7, it'll roll a dice for you, a d20, and then add 7 to it. In this case, 17.
You'll tell that number to Brett, and he'll tell you whether that was good enough to hit or not,
Okay,
based on an equation. It's pretty good chance of hitting, but
And
you
that,
get to use this
that-
every round as your bonus action.
yeah. So that did hit. What do you think Esmeralda's spiritual weapon would look like?
oh, you're asking me?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can flavor it however you want to. So it could be a
It
lollipop.
blows
It could be
his-
it could be anything.
Well,
What does the actual weapon look like?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
If-
a ghostly looking
It's a light bulb.
a light bulb.
okay.
Light
All right.
bulb, okay.
Oh, knowledge.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'll find you a light bulb.
for
and
her
I'll do that.
enlightenment. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so you need to roll your damage
Mhm.
for your spiritual weapon. So right next to that +7 should be 1d8 +4, and you
Wait,
should be able to
what
click
plus-
that.
It
1d8
should probably be
plus four.
2d8
Uh-huh.
now.
Oh,
No, I think that's if you
Oh,
upcast
sorry,
it.
Amber Alert.
oh,
No, but we're still 5th level. Oh, spiritual weapon. Not. I was
Yeah.
thinking Toll the Dead. So yeah, sorry.
Maybe
So
kidnapping
it says-
kids down here.
it says 8.
8.
Mhm.
All right, so you did 8 damage to that main guy.
Uh-huh.
And I take it off on my end, and that should be your turn unless you had anything else. Which you used your movement and you used that was a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't really
So-
have anything left to do.
Okay. Gert, you're up.
Even though Girk might have seen this person turn to a faux Fallon, he knows what Fallon really smells like, and he's been around him long enough. He's gonna go, oh, don't let him impersonate you, and you're gonna feel this nice warmth come through your body as he casts haste on you.
Ah,
Nice.
all right.
And I will just take a shift over, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Tabitha, you're up.
It's very important that Gert doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
I know. She took her phone with her.
Yeah, because I'll be stuck for a round just standing there.
Just Tabitha's gonna watch behind us to make sure we don't get jumped from behind. I'm sorry, she took her phone with her. I don't even know her character set.
Okay. All right.
She's having a rough night.
Everything all right?
Not feeling
Uh,
well.
she's not feeling well.
Okay. Sorry. June Tao. Hopefully she feels better.
Yeah. My turn?
Yes.
All right. Fallon, has Fallon or Girk gone yet?
Yeah, Girk just went.
All right. How about Otis?
Otis has not gone yet.
All right. Juntao goes, Otis, I had my patience tested. I'm negative. And it gives you a little dice 6 on your next attack run. And then can I see well, the guy that turned into Fallon? I'm not confused as to who is who, am I?
I think you should be able to tell by context. I'm facing one way, he's facing the other.
Yeah, you would think so, but
You can always roll
you're
for
talking
it.
about June.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, you hear Richter Sampra, you two little bolts of green goo zip by what I think is Fallon and tries to hit the other guy.
Okay. I'm gonna say he's got a little bit of cover from Fallon because it's almost
So
like
disadvantage.
yeah.
Well, it should
Alright.
just be
So,
probably
like,
plus two
+2,
AC.
yeah. Like half coverage.
Plus 2
What's
to the AC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got 21 and 16. Does that hit?
Did you roll with advantage?
No, he took two
we
attacks.
just- we just add 2 to
Oh,
the AC,
2.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I get 2 attacks.
16 was the lowest.
Yep.
The 2 different hits, yeah.
Yeah, 2 different hit.
2
attacks.
Yeah.
beams.
They both hit.
Both hit.
Yep.
Okay. Should I push him back? I
If you
guess I
want
can
to.
answer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll
Go ahead.
go ahead and push him back, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to use movement to move forward. So that's 20 feet back, and he's going to take. Uh, 20 force damage, I think it is.
Yep.
Jeez.
Nice.
awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to stay back here for now. That's it for Juntao.
Okay. Fallon.
All right. Fallon highly offended that this thing would try to shapeshift into looking
Oh, I
like him and shit.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, it's flattering.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in this case. This is insulting.
You got
so
the facial
he-
features wrong.
so he moves forward, just boom. As he gets to here, he turns to this two, and he's like, "I'll be coming for you next." And as he comes to here, he invokes his necrotic shroud.
Oh,
As
nice.
you see these two spectral wings just unfurl from his back. And if you were to see his face, his eyes would just turn just completely black.
What would your wings look like?
They're just spectral wings.
What do you mean by spectral?
Like translucent, see-through.
yeah, yeah.
So like demon wings.
Like ghost wings.
Like demon type wings.
No, like look, I was no.
No, like
no.
angelic wings.
Like bone
Yeah, that's right.
undead.
He's a fallen ass. Well, he's still an
Demon-type
Asimar. I mean, he's still a good line creature. Yeah, they're like angel wings. It's like Gabriel's wings.
I've got angels
Angel
by my
wings are like
side.
fallen angel wings.
Pretty wings.
dark angel wings.
Interesting.
Like bat wing.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting the bat wing.
I thought he was getting
No.
the brain.
Well, I think this one's the only one that could get the bat wing.
Well, we gotta go right to the bat wing.
Yeah, but anyways, as this goes up, I need this guy, and this guy to make charisma saving throws.
The goat.
Where do we go?
What are you doing?
Being a naughty bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't encourage it.
I'm just.
Yeah, wisdom, right?
No, it's charisma.
Charisma, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
so that passes. The DC's 14.
Oh,
Oh.
14, 16.
Did they all pass? I wasn't looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. It's still the show. So, anyways, you're gonna pay for this. Boomblade with the garbage ass longsword.
Garbage sword.
That's right. 25 to hit.
Nice.
Oh.
Mhm.
That takes. I'm going one-handed because I got the shield now. All right, 9 points plus 9 points. That's 9 points of slashing,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna get one of these in thunder. One.
Oi.
All right, and then
Doesn't it take points from the shroud being up?
and he also takes 4. I think it's 4. Hold on, let me look again.
Getting bloody.
Yeah, and then he takes takes 3. Yeah, 3 necrotic damage from the shroud,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use a smite too. So here's 2 more d8s of radiant. Another 7
fell.
points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
have a
fucking
hasted,
hasted. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Now this one's gonna be a regular attack. It can't be a spell.
Mhm.
So just a regular longsword attack.
Okay.
23
It'd
to
be nice
hit.
if you had your Holy Avenger.
It would have been. It would have
Yeah.
been. Would have been. Okay, so then. All right, that's nice. 12 more points of damage.
That is just enough to drop your mirror.
Fucking
And as he falls down, of course, true form into doppelganger.
right. But he's down. He's
Yeah,
dead.
he's
pretty much,
dead.
right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Fucking told you you'd pay for this shit. And then he moves to here. And now I am out of yep, I'm done. Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Otis, you're up, buddy.
Otis is up. Okay, so Otis is going to remember getting mugged and go into a rage.
Getting mugged.
Mug.
Last session. Just so you know, in the last session, they tried to extort us. And I am going to. Why can't I find my rage thing? Just know that I'm in a rage. There we go. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, do I have a bone? Oh no, I used my bone. Never mind. Oh, you're good.
I'm going to shout, "Pony Boy, stay mold," and I'm going to run in there, and I'm just gonna stab that vamp guy to the left there with my halberd.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you give me there, Jintao?
1d6 if you need it, but you get to look and see the roll before you decide whether to use it or not.
And the new rules from Tasha say that you can actually use, if you don't need it for the hit, you can actually add it to the damage.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's your bard right there.
Plus
That's
2.
Strixhaven. Brought to
Is
you by
that-
Strixhaven.
Was that Strixhaven? I thought that was Natasha's.
So
No. The reason why I'm a level 1 bard is because I went to school and graduated
Oh,
with a
the
PhD,
thing.
mind you.
Yeah, I got you.
With a PhD.
I don't think I did change.
But there you
All
go.
right.
Da-da-da-da.
6.
Oh, your hating degree.
Bam.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a that's 19 hit
Yes.
with June Tao's D6 there. So I use that. And bam. Ooh. Okay. So 12 plus 2 from the rage, that's 14.
Ye-
Plus divine fury. Oh damn.
Jesus.
Nice.
12, 14 plus 8. Why can't I do math? 22 damage. And 8 of it is radiant.
All right. Yeah. So you did double the amount of hit points that he had. He drops and his vampire mask falls off, and he's just a regular bandit.
His friends can't revive. Okay.
And I'm assuming he he drops and falls off the table. You can describe how that looks as you took him out.
He takes a halberd and falls off the table.
He does the Wilhelm scream.
Might the other one need to make a deck save from the table being
Yeah.
like wobbled and shit?
Yeah, probably. Let's
Oh
see.
no.
He doesn't have time yet because I'm still swinging my halberd.
Oh yeah. All right, go ahead.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
There you go.
23.
23, yes.
That'll be an additional 9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
That one's,
friend. The
that
table.
one's still up with a lot of blood coming out.
Mm.
That's the sound he made.
Gotcha.
Let's see, autoplay, and yeah, Otis is just gonna circle around here and keep his halberd trained on that guy, and that'll be the
Okay.
end.
As this is going down, it is top of the round. That head guy is in his the best vampire.
Did we skip
Go ahead.
Tabitha?
She's
Oh, yeah,
no,
that's
she's
right.
she's watching the back.
Taking the dodge action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is going to in a vampire accent, I don't know how to say it in but he's gonna be like, the hell with this, and gonna try and jump on the table and try and make it out the room.
Which
Um
way?
well, this is his intent, to get on the table and run through the gauntlet.
All right, so
I
if
think
he,
I didn't use my reaction.
if he crosses that chair, he reaches my he's in my reach.
Mhm.
Okay. So you get to go first, right?
Well, I think mine
Or-
will trigger first.
Yeah, because he's right there.
Oh.
One of these days, these guys are going to learn the disengage action.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Here comes the opportunity attack. Regular long. I hate seeing the Holy Avenger and then not clicking on it. It sucks. 15? Does 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Thank
Nice.
God, I've been mad. All right.
I mean, you're a paladin, so you're going to be mad.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. And then when I tried to roll for stats, it made it worse. Oh, okay. 10 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the necrotic shell's only on my turn. And then I'm gonna second level smite this dude now.
Okay.
So here we go. This much in radiant. $14 points of radiant
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
All right, that's it.
Now you said disengage. I know what you meant, but that doesn't count if they're going forward, right?
Disengage unless you
the-
have sentinel. It avoids opportunity attacks.
Okay. I guess I was thinking it only works if you're going backwards.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Noted. Thank you. Gonna continue. That's all you had, right?
Yeah, I'm
No.
done. Mhm.
All right. Otis.
Dun, 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 dun.
1, 2.
10 doesn't hit, right?
No.
He escapes. I just kind of held my halberd out there, hoping he'd jump on it. Nah.
Okay. His full movement's gonna try and pretty much get through here. So I'm gonna roll his strength to see if he can break through Anda and Esmeralda.
Oh.
So let me get his strength. Ooh, dirty 20. We need Esmeralda and Anda to do
Contested
posing
strength.
strength, yeah,
Athletics.
or athletics. So either a strength or an athletics check for Esmeralda.
Definitely didn't make that.
Right. So how do I do that?
You can go under your skills
Mm,
and
It's the tall column that's in the middle of your sheet there.
right.
That's
It's
your
not-
skills.
It's not highlighted. I mean, there's no dot next to it. No.
That just means you're not
The-
proficient with it.
yeah,
so,
you just click the -1 because your strength
Okay.
is
Okay. So I choose a -1 or I choose the other one. What was
just-
this?
you just
Just left click on that -1, which is your modifier, and
which
it'll
if it-
automatically roll your dice.
I mean, here you rolled a dirty 20, so it's impossible for.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just
Alright.
yeah, just
But-
just
But that, do it anyways.
Yeah.
just
get in the
yeah, just
habit.
click on that -1.
And then to hit roll.
It should do it automatically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
on
if
a
you
Mac.
left click, it should just go.
left
I-
click.
But I think on a Mac, if you just click it,
Oh, I don't know about Macs. I don't know.
That's
Okay.
fancy.
I live in the gutter, you know what I
You're
mean?
intellectual, man.
Me and my windows are
yeah.
All right. It says a 3.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy is able to bully past Esmeralda and Anda.
got
But
freight
he's-
trained.
Yeah, he's out of his movement. So he's kind of like eyeing his next he's about to zig or zag past Juntao, but it's not his
Yeah.
turn.
He sees a
Anda-
wall of muscle standing in
A
front of him.
weirdo.
A weirdo.
Yeah, the kind of weirdo no one wants to touch. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
an anti-shield. Like
Alright.
He's kind of
you will not go
pasting.
here. What?
He's like Vic said last week, pasty like powder in the movie Powder.
So I have my hair.
Yeah.
It's a wig.
Stole all these spoons on you, though.
Oh boy.
It's like a colonial judge's wig, powdered wig.
Yeah. Anda, you just got shoved aside, and it's like Esmeralda and Anda were, they were still holding hands, Red Rovers, and the bad guy just broke through. With these.
Clothesline.
What does Anda do?
Is it my turn or it's my turn?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, it
cool.
is your turn.
Just make sure. She's just gonna be like, ew, gross. And
How dare you touch me?
how dare you? Then she's gonna do shocking grasp.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
natural.
go.
Oh, nat
Nice.
20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Oof, 17 damage.
Mm. Okay.
And I can move and attack with my spiritual weapon, right?
Mhm.
Love,
Mhm.
love it. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna move that there, and hopefully,
Yeah, he's bleeding just like his little token.
ew, now you're bleeding. That's disgusting.
Mhm.
Food and
I
gross.
bet he has hepatitis.
Probably in the sewer. Probably. Alrighty, Sergio. Maybe there we go.
And
Next.
sepsis.
See it.
Yes, yes.
Hooray! Hooray! 10 damage.
There you go.
27 damage in total.
Still up.
Oh God.
Why won't you just die?
Why won't you die? How dare you? Yeah, and that'll be it. She's just gonna be like, look at this clown. And that's it.
Okay. That last one is going to the one that's on the table. He's going to take off his mask, and of course, he's just a regular bandit as well.
Just
And,
tears and
You know, he's going to drop his light crossbow and please, just take whatever. I give up.
no quarter turn. You hear no quarter turn, no quarter turn.
He is going to get off the table and just kind of like cower down underneath the table. And that's going to be his turn. So I'm going to put him under the table. Just make him a little bit smaller because he's cowering underneath it. Esmeralda, you're in there. It is your turn. You just seen that one vampire take off his mask and hiding under the table. That little light bulb in there, that's your spiritual weapon if you wanted to use that again. I'm not sure how your character would act as far as somebody that was trying to hurt your friends, if you would take pity on them or you would just go scorched earth. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think your character would be as far as somebody waving a white flag?
Can I take him as my protege?
Yes, you can. Hell yeah.
I would also say, keep in mind, I mean, the main dude is still right there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
down.
That is true. That is
Oh,
true.
So I can
That is true.
turn. I can turn around and go after him.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
like
That's
the way she
true. I
thinks.
forgot.
All right.
be
Yes.
I will take
Yeah.
your children.
You all little baby.
You
Okay.
bow
So
to me.
She's gonna
What-
start,
A monster, a knowledge
Gonna-
monster.
start a chain gang.
what?
That
Oh,
never
that's
even
gross,
occurred to me that
Brett.
you could take someone like that.
What?
All right.
Do
So-
I do a
so-
spell?
I would
So-
suggest, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Vic. Since you pretty much created her character.
I would
so-
suggest this because your character doesn't really have much melee options here. You're gonna have to make an attack, right? So if you were to make a ranged attack, it would be a disadvantage. Anything that's ranged, you're making a ranged attack against an adjacent opponent in the next square, you would
Within 5 feet.
right. So you roll with advantage, which means you roll 2 dice and take the lower number, which makes it much less of a chance to hit. So if you're going to do that, you still have your Toll the Dead, which you don't have to actually roll to attack. They have to roll to save. So there's no penalty if you use that spell. So I would use the Toll the Dead spell on this guy and force him to make a wisdom save.
Or if
Okay.
if you're feeling lucky, you can surely attack with disadvantage. It's really up to you what you want to do.
Or you could sit down and take a swig out of your
It doesn't really
flask.
have any melee weapons though.
Yeah. Well,
Is the only
fireballs.
thing that. Oh well, you mean like if you had to make the
Yeah,
attack, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do the Toll the Dead.
Okay. So you do that, and then he's gonna have to make a wisdom save. A 19.
That will save.
That will save.
So no effect on that.
No effect. Um,
Now you do have your bonus action left. You could move your spiritual weapon. It won't get to him. It doesn't have enough movement to actually get all the way there. But
Unless you want to attack the cowering guy under the
well, right,
table.
yeah. Unless you want to attack him.
So you can grab your light bulb and sling it underneath the table and try and crack that dude giving up.
Nah. My wisdom says no.
Okay. All right. Next up is Kirk.
Kirk's gonna see Fabio coming close to him, and he goes, "Oh wait, slow down, buddy, not so fast." And he's gonna cast Ray of Frost at him.
All right.
16.
16 hits.
8 points of cold damage, and he's
How's
got.
that look?
He's gonna, like I said, he's holding the staff in one hand, and he's like, "Oh, slow down." And as he extends his hand, you'll see there's ice crystals come from his grubby hands and attack him, and then you just hit him. I don't know, in the throat area, and just kind of see
What
him.
was that sound again?
And then, yeah, he'll just crumple down to his knees and then slump over forward.
All right. So yeah.
No running in detention, please. And then so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's good.
All right. So yeah, he's down and out. Tabitha, what would she be doing back there?
She's just making sure that whatever's in this room is not coming out.
All right. It is eerily quiet in there. Juntao.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. I look at Otis and I say, "Don't you hate it when someone answers their own questions? I do." You get another dice 6. And then is there only the cowering guy left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Okay. I actually do pull out my flask and take a swing. Job well done. Or job well done.
Fallon.
Fallon comes over here and he reaches down under the table and grabs this dude just by his hair and he like pulls him up. It's like, "Get your coward ass out of here. I don't want to ever see you again. Go."
Oh, look at the character growth. I love it.
And I come over here and I'm like, "Let him through."
I pull out my dagger and kidding.
Is anybody else opposed to this guy leaving?
We're not gonna ask him no questions. We're not gonna ask him no questions.
I don't feel well. He wasn't with the main guy. He could have. Yep. "I changed my mind. Don't go anywhere." You'll be free to leave once you answer some questions. Let's put you like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around. "What do we want to ask him?" 'Cause I don't know. I don't have any questions for her.
How does my blade taste?
Do you know remove curse spell?
Question, who's been sleeping in the bathtub and what is that tapestry?
Oh shit.
Good question.
She's
Good
asking
question.
questions.
Yeah. So I'll give me do you want him to tell you, or are you just trying to see if you can figure it out by looking at it?
No, I want him to tell us. He's
There you
been
go.
in the room.
So
Yeah,
Fallon
she's
goes.
like,
Oh.
she's got him by the scruff of his like collar. "Tell me about the tapestry."
Uh-huh. Fallon goes and sits down while 6 seconds of lethargy pass over him as Hastings fires here.
Yeah, so he's just gonna say, just look at it. It's mountains, it's dwarves. Check it out for yourself. I don't know. We were in here playing cards.
Otis looks
Dwarves,
at the
look at
table.
dwarves.
The heart of the dwarves.
So yeah, I mean, there were playing cards. There's gonna be money on the table and stuff like that. You can tell that this guy has no idea what it actually is, but you know, mountains and dwarves carved on the wall, and you can tell that there's a pillow and a bedroll in that kind of like sunken tub in front of it.
Yeah, who's been sleeping there?
He's just gonna point to the guy that y'all just killed out in the hall.
Oh,
Yeah. Who are those statues depicting out there in the foyer out there?
Mm.
No idea.
Just had no idea.
No idea.
Oh, you're worthless to us. You're dead.
Oh, you said he could go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I changed my mind again. I can't do that. I'm a grown adult. I can change my mind.
It's like,
You're a diva.
it's like, look, man, I'm just a bandit down here trying to make a living, and come on.
Like, I have no use for you, and I get up and just kind of inspect this area over here.
Okay. It is Otis's turn. Otis, would you like to do anything?
Otis is not going to murder that man just yet. I'm gonna inspect the table.
Okay.
I want to see how much money's there.
Okay. There's going to be 220 copper,
Mm.
Oh,
You guys are
91.
bed with copper, you broke ass motherfucker.
they're playing penny poker.
Mm.
Brent,
We playing rummy. What was going on there?
So I'm going to put it in the chat, but I am going to say it. So, 85 gold, as well as a silver ring worth 25 gold. The ring is going to be engraved with dwarven symbols commonly associated with fertility and sexual potency.
Mhm.
Otis put that ring on.
It's
The
cursed.
squirrel gets
he
really
is the-
Yeah,
skittish.
it's cursed, and now you
He
have
is the
no
polearm
willing.
master. I mean,
I curse to always have a boner or to never have a boner.
What's that stuff they drink in Dominican? Sounds like marijuana, but it's like for fertility and stuff like that.
Aroweska.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
I know it's
That's
something
for
close. I know it's something close to marijuana, but I can't remember what it's called. But anyway,
Give me your perception check, Fallon, as you're looking at that fresco.
Okay. $20.
Ooh.
So as you're looking closer, you're gonna see that tiny dwarf figures are kind of like all over this thing, but actually one of them kind of stands out. And as you look at it more closely, you can tell that it can be removed, almost like a little, the rest of them kind of look in place. This one kind of has a little slot at the bottom, so you would be able to pick it up.
All right. So Fallon like reaches out to grab it, and then all of a sudden he realizes that, like, oh yeah, this sword's stuck to my fucking hand still. Tabitha.
I'm on my way.
All you're good for.
The dwarfs under the mountain, or that's where the key goes to. I where I wrote it.
Yeah, what did the skull say to us? Like the key to under his heart, under the mountain, or something?
Dwarf has the key, or you want to write it down? I can't find where I wrote it.
Are we speaking Chinese?
No, it's like the key to the. Are you talking about the key
Yeah.
to the heart?
look for the little dwarfs under the mountain. One of them hides the keys to my heart.
Yeah,
Right. Is that the situation we're dealing with right now?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, someone's
Yeah.
got to open that thing to find out if the
Yeah.
keys are there.
Mage hand's going in.
All right, mage hand.
Mage hand, you're gonna pull up this one statue, and it's gonna have the teeth part of like a key underneath the statue,
Hmm.
but you don't know what it's for.
So it's you're saying it's like a statue, and then the bottom part of it is like
The
key
the teeth part of it
that would move
like
the
a normal
tumblers of
key.
a key. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. And are you inspecting the tub as well that you're in there?
Well, sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So inside the tub, if you take the bedroll out and everything, there's going to be a set of thieves' tools, and enough stolen gear in there that would make another adventurer's pack.
Okay. The Tabitha already has thieves' tools, I think, right?
Mhm, I
You
think
do?
s- Yeah, I think Beatrix does too, but
All
Hmm.
right. Okay. I'll just throw them in my inventory. I don't really say shit, I guess.
Okay.
What?
No, I just kind of I'll just throw it in my backpack. Another set of thieves' tools, since I realize that everybody who is good at using them already actually has them.
Mhm. All right.
can I check the body that I'm next to with a heavy emphasis on food or snacks or something I could chew on?
All right.
Well, also, as I saw that key kind of form or whatever, seeing that that thing is actually a key, then I kind of motion over to Juntao, like, yeah, come take a look at this thing.
Who do you want to take a look at?
Juntao.
Oh, what do you need, Fallon?
Well, it looks like we found a key, but maybe you can identify it, make sure there's nothing that we can't see on the surface.
Have you
here.
touched it already?
I have not. Only the mage hand has.
Oh, shit. Okay. I ritual cast identify on the key.
I'm just gonna be busy in the morning with her remove curses.
Yeah.
So wait,
Um,
real quick. So how is that ring cursed exactly?
I think
No,
that
I
was
think that was a
No,
joke.
no, that was
Uh,
All right. Never
I
mind.
hope it was a joke.
yes.
it negates the effect of the fertility thing.
Yeah. So if you're trying to identify that statue with the key, there's nothing magical about it as far as Juntao can tell. It just opens something that has that similar
Right. Yeah.
teeth versus tumbler.
Mhm.
Whether it be a chest or a box or whatever else, or a normal lock.
This room's pretty cut and dry as far as like anything being hidden. I mean, I guess we can look, but
Yeah. And the one that you were searching, Girk, yeah, he had like a little plastic bag of like some ground up mutton or something like tied up. And
Yeah,
it-
you
and
mean
his-
he had
you mean a
not-
bag of gold?
Yeah. if it was anything close to any type of a edible, it's down the
Yeah.
hatch already.
Gotcha.
Is there anything behind the tapestry?
No. So
Probably
Pretty
should have
much.
taken it out of the bag first.
oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I didn't, but I should have.
Oh, it'll come out later.
Be more filling it.
Need fiber.
Are you feeling a little better, Jess?
It goes back and forth, so.
I got you.
Eat the crackers.
All right. Hopefully you'll feel better the rest of the night. So yeah, pretty much there's nothing else of value in this room. Other than the guy under the table, unless y'all just want to leave him here. Or
No, we
him
let him
leave.
go, right?
well, I mean, yeah, I just told him to kick rocks.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's just going to hightail it out. He's just going to take the same path that y'all came in. You don't
Um,
know.
Before he
But-
leaves, can Anna just be like, "You can
Sure.
leave, but empty your pockets."
Yeah.
Okay.
One last.
Yeah, good thinking. He might
Yeah,
have some more snacks on him.
Gotcha. All right. 1 second here.
Kirk, you have to be careful when you eat everything. Make sure you take it out of the bag. What if there was a straw in there? Your one downfall.
Roll me a D10, please.
Okay.
Marie.
Yes, sir.
Is that we brought up that straw thing before? Is that because the straw coming out of that turtle's nose, that
Yeah.
thing, or
I
I
what's
mean,
the
it's a
okay.
famous trope,
Okay.
man,
Yeah.
of sea turtles and straws, man.
All right, right.
why I
I,
have-
I thought Gurk, I didn't know Gurk was a water turtle.
I mean, he's lives on water deep.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, if the
All
straw,
turtles are amphibians.
yeah, if the straw fits,
Right, right. Let's hope it doesn't.
It doesn't quite. That's the problem.
It goes in one way, it just doesn't come out easily.
You have a second tail now, Grant? What's going on?
I got
Yeah, that was heart wrenching to watch that straw get yanked out of that turtle.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What was your roll?
8.
8. Okay. Another as he does like the whole rabbit ears thing, and a ring is going to fall out his pocket as well. But this one's going to be a bronze ring.
You said
Engraved.
a spell storing wrong.
These
The
are the
ring of
George-
3 wishes it just fell out of
And a bronze ring engraved with the fiery mark of a demon lord.
Oh, cool. Definitely not putting that one on.
I'll put that in the chat. But no coins.
So real quick, too, as far as Esmeralda's character goes, because I kind of stuck with the like Outer Planes themes. She can
Mhm.
speak Abyssal, Infernal, and Celestial. So she knows like all the like. She can understand Devil speak, Demon speak, and Angel speak. So
Who's that?
Esmeralda
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
and Goblin. That was the outlier there. I picked Goblin because I knew we were going to be running into a bunch of Goblin shit. So
Captain
maybe
Madigan.
should have took Dwarven too because we would have known Dwarven.
Although apparently, according to her sheet, not common.
Wait, she can't speak common?
How high class she is.
It is not on that list.
Oh my god.
Well, did
Oh.
Goblin stuck, right? Because I'm not looking
Yeah.
at the sheet. Goblin's still on there, right? Yeah. okay.
Yeah, that's one thing about that full customized thing. It replaces, it doesn't add to.
So you don't actually get common, really?
Yeah, not if you take full custom and
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
So this whole
I
time
can-
she has
I
no
can
idea.
speak
what
in
we're
Infernal,
doing.
so- I'm
I better
speaking
put comprehend
Infernal.
language on her shit.
That is
She's like-
exactly
she's
right.
Like Chewbacca, and I'm Han Solo.
All right.
And I speak
Uh,
Celestials. I can talk to her in Celestial.
Yeah.
That'd probably be
All
funner.
right. Yeah. So we'll have to go back to that one and change something. Are y'all okay for about 15 more minutes?
I'm good for however.
I'm actually gonna go to bed because I have to wake up early and open the store.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Good
let you
night.
know when we level.
She also works at Starbucks, Anita.
Oh, very good. Yeah, our son works there.
Yeah, I heard. And I'm sure that he has a lot of fun there. Epic, wonderful job.
Yes.
Yes, but he's learning a lot as about responsibility and
Mhm.
things of that nature. So it's a good growth
Mhm.
environment, and it's
Oh.
very accepting. So
Yeah.
that was important.
Yeah, totally. They have great benefits too, so I can't really complain.
Yes,
But
he's taken advantage of ASU.
oh yeah, so am I.
Awesome.
So
Good
that's the
school.
yes. But All right. Well, it was nice meeting you. I hope
Same
you are
here.
Nice to meet you.
enjoying it.
Bye, Esmeralda.
Bye-bye. No,
No.
Esmeralda.
No,
Bye,
No, no,
Marie.
no.
Uh,
No,
No,
Anda's
just-
leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anda's leaving.
Yeah, I'm
oh,
like-
Esmeralda's dead. Bye, Anda. Sorry, I just
Okay.
heard a.
It's all right.
Salutations and just
Yeah.
joined in. Yeah.
Right back.
It's like, hey, don't trip on the
Female
ice.
voice.
Yeah, you too.
It sounded like they were
Yeah.
they were
Enjoy
talking
your
about,
meal. Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Was that Brian Regan bit?
I think so.
Right.
Anna's just gonna ask Juntao if he can identify that bronze ring too.
For sure. Could I do that real quick before she logs out?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
I wave my wand over it.
You find
Takes
out it's
10
actually
minutes.
copper, not bronze.
No,
It's trash.
that's her. That's her. That's her worst fear.
This is about as good as that mask you
Just
have.
cuts, undercuts him down as he's trying to walk away. You give me this shit. As he walks away, the spiritual weapon just follows him.
Around the corner, you just hear it.
Ah!
You can go ahead.
So as you do that, you're gonna know that this demon lord is the faceless lord named Jublex,
Interesting.
the demon lord of slime and ooze.
Oh no.
Um,
Stop.
Hold on, I
Um,
don't tell you that just yet.
Right in my alley. Oh.
It's a noxious creature that only cares about its own endless hunger. No one can claim to know anything about Jublex's motives beyond the urge to consume everything in its path and to turn all creatures into glistening copies of its horrid self. The faceless lord has few cultists and mortal servants, and those who do worship Jublex foulness receive nothing in return from their master. You do get the feeling
Is
that
it cursed?
you do get that feeling that it is very much cursed.
Mm.
Oh, fantastic.
Ah, I
So
I-
close.
I'd say to Anda, I'm like, I wouldn't put that ring on if I were you.
How much do you think I could hawk this for though?
A lot, probably. At least the scrap weight and the whatever metal it is.
Perfect. All right. I'll just put it in my backpack and it won't like follow.
Just to be clear,
Mm.
that ring is cursed. You don't want to have it on anybody.
So I shouldn't wear it or carry it?
As long as you don't attune to it, it shouldn't affect you. Or put it on, I should say.
Yeah, I don't recommend you put it on unless you put it on Fallon and see what happens.
I mean, we don't know for sure how the curse works, but
Yeah,
Yes, I
so
probably-
just
Go ahead.
picture like black ooze with red eyes.
Oh, I do tell her about the slime lord and all that stuff because she likes that part of the lore.
Ew. This is not for me. I definitely will say I'll deal with that part as long as I could sell it to someone.
Mhm.
And I will not put it on.
Make sure it's not someone you'll ever see again.
I mean, that's usually how I work anyway.
Would when you identify something and you know its description, would you also get like a visual?
No, I don't. I wouldn't
Not
say I'd
unless
get,
he
like, a
already
vis-
had-
like of what.
previous knowledge of it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it just tells me like everything that's affecting the ring and how to use it, and who can use it, but not like it's pictures of its past or anything like that. If that's what you're implying,
Okay. All right.
that would be cool though. If you volunteered that information like you do when the skull started talking.
Gotcha,
And then you
gotcha.
could just because you have minor illusion, don't you? Then you could make it look. You
Yeah,
could
I got
show
minor
the
illusion.
you could show you could show the picture of it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do that.
Cool.
Okay.
Ugh, put it away. Put it away.
Very creepy.
hey, hey, new person, put this on.
No. Anna will just put it in her backpack and just keep that in the back of her mind as well.
You wrap it in anything, or you just
Sorry,
Uh,
oh, no, wait. Sorry.
no. Should
Okay.
just drop it at the bottom of her bag. I don't really have anything to wrap it in anyway, so
just remember that when you go to grab something out.
yeah.
Like, oh
Slips
shit, I
on,
put it
you're
on.
like, "Oh,
If she rolls a 1, I try to grab some. All right, roll.
Yeah.
Roll a 1.
All right,
Okay.
you okay? Maya?
All right, you night night.
Night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
No.
We'll try and get at least another rum or so, and then we'll call it a night if that's okay with everybody.
mhm."
All right. All right. So, do y'all take this key with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We'll
So
have
yeah.
to.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah. So, I mean, y'all gonna find a lot of keys that unlock other clues because you got a long way to go. So, yeah, just put like a statue key or something, dwarven statue key or something in your inventory.
Does
whoever's
somebody
going.
have that on their sheet?
I don't think anybody claimed it yet.
Mm.
All right. Do you want me to get? Do
you
want
touched
guys-
it last.
Yeah.
By the way, I picked up gold or anything on the table. So whoever's got the pot,
Okay. Yeah, normally Anita, when a party member finds any type of coinage, it usually gets split between the group, or they'll put it in the party fund and whatnot. But it all depends. Some characters don't care about money. Some characters are all about the money. If you got a shady character that loves money, might, and finds 20, like, hey group, I just found 5. One for you, one for you.
Yeah.
But
And all the
Yeah.
characters, characteristics. and
And,
stuff.
unless you're purposely holding on to it, I just put it in the communal fund.
So, yeah, what do y'all think? I mean, Fallon went first into this room, but Tabitha, you were the one that originally noticed something or heard
I was-
something behind
I
them.
was going to check these bodies real quick. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. 1 second.
You know how we do loot and corpses.
Oh yeah. So 1 second here. Get to this.
How many magic items do I find?
How many cursed items?
None, 0. Zero.
We got all the cursed items now. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there can't possibly be any more. We 2 and done. That's 23 levels of curses, right?
Yeah, a third would be unreasonable.
At least the first.
A second holy avenger? What?
This
A
overrides any
one-handed
other
avenger.
Okay.
You can use it now.
It's
Well,
the unholy avenger.
there is a rapier
It's
version.
the holiest avenger. Well, holy avenger you can make as any sword type.
Is it?
Mhm.
I mean, I think there's only like the 4 listed in.
Well, I think it says in the description any sword type.
You can decide the type.
Mhm.
Holy
Yeah, they
Avenger
love-
rapier.
Holy Avenger whip.
Yeah.
I know it's not a sword, but
Okay, so we got 4 individuals that were in here. You got the closest party members are Fallon, Otis, Anda, and Esmeralda. If y'all would like to search the body.
Mhm.
Esmeralda, would you like to search a body?
Yes, I would like to search
Mhm.
the
Get your
body
hands dirty.
Yeah. by the
Okay.
table, closest to the table.
Yeah, and we forgot to keep that guy so that you could make him
Yeah, my protege.
your toadstool. Oh, protege. Yeah, that's a nicer way of
Oh
saying it.
yeah, so that's right. So
My lackey.
there's actually only 3 because he ran out, but I'd already shook him down. Right.
Mhm.
So
So I got the cursed ring room.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So there's only 3. So those dice that I brought to you, Anita, one should be a 12-sided dice,
Okay.
which looks like this, a little rounded.
It's
Should have a 12.
round.
Well, octagonish.
It's
Yeah,
got
it's kind of round.
it's got pentagon faces.
And
Yes.
Yep.
yep. All right. So roll that one, please.
10.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mir let me see. I can't copy and paste it. I'll have to copy it. So Meerschaum pipe. Meerschchaum. Meerschaum pipe. It's ornately carved pipe, and it is currently stuffed with halfling grown pipeweed.
Nice.
Don't smoke that.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll smoke it if I want to.
You're gonna be hungry.
Halfling grown, fair trade.
Mhm.
Okay, so do I tell you
Susan.
I'm gonna keep it or I'm gonna
Well,
leave
you
it?
say if you don't want it, you can say, "Hey, anybody want this pipe?" Or you can give it away or keep it.
Is it a weapon or no?
It's
I'm not really sure what it is.
Anything's a weapon if you try hard
It
enough.
could just be a pipe. It could just be a pipe with tobacco.
Meerschaum.
Could be a magic item.
I'll
too.
check it. I'll check it for magic if you'd like, but
Yes,
don't know
please.
right now. okay. Oh, no problem. I go into my trance, dig deep into the past of this pipe of weed smoking.
All right.
Is it a proto?
It's gonna be kind of what the hell? Meerschaum pipe. All right. It's gonna look like this. Let me get it in there. Kind of one of these ornate pipes, and it's filled with halfling weed.
No magical properties.
No magical properties.
Does anybody
Other
want
than
it?
what's in the weed.
Yeah, now it seems to be not magical. Anyone want a pipe?
Anybody like a pipe?
There's gonna be nowhere near my face.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what type. I mean, all he could tell was that some halflings grew this pipe weed, so
Could be poison.
you might be able to pawn it later.
Well, you can hold on to it if you want, or
Or
you can just leave it right there.
I'll
Or you
leave
could-
it right here.
All right.
We don't want a paraphernalia on her. Just come
Yeah,
by.
really.
That's
All
not
right.
mine.
All right.
I was holding it for somebody.
These aren't even my robes. I'm wearing them for somebody.
Fallon,
All right. 12.
12.
All right.
Um,
You're saying roll a 12, right? The 12.
yes.
I haven't rolled it yet. That's
Okay.
fine. As it turns out, it's a 12.
All right. Yeah. So, closer to where you were was a bigger guy. So he actually had like a big, almost like not a shoebox size, but cigar box size box inside of his cloak.
Mhm.
And it had the symbol of a local trading post on it. Roll me a D4. So
All right.
must be a big box.
What's in the box? 3.
Put the bunny back in the.
3. And it is going to be making noise also, and moving around as you start
Oh,
to inspect this
no.
box. Yeah. You said 3.
Yeah. mhm.
Yeah, it is going to find three gold bars in there.
Bars?
Yeah. Two
Nice.
bags of salt, little bags of salt. Oh, also a live chicken.
I shoo it over in Otis's direction.
Not a full size chicken, but maybe you got one of those little yellow ones from a local Waterdeep fair.
My whiskers start to twitch.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
I believe we call those chicken nuggets.
yeah,
Right
I was
in
gonna
his
say that too. All right, so you
All
said
right.
gold bar, 3 gold bars.
Yeah.
Is there a value on those?
We're gonna say that each one was probably 10 gold each, kind of like small little sticks.
Okay.
So 30 gold, more or less.
All right.
Mhm.
Let's go with that. And Otis.
Do.
Please roll a 4.
Or
Mhm.
Oh, it's a live pigeon.
1.
Mhm.
what was it? We thought he had a whole human in his backpack. And bro was just like, well, it's probably just his backpack, bro. Like thinking it was something else, but it was just like a little bird, wasn't it? What was that?
Well,
You remember that?
I don't remember that.
I was distracted. I was putting stuff.
We
in
all thought-
inventory.
You got a whole pilgrim in your backpack? It was just
Oh,
like
yeah, with the yeah. I do remember that.
it was just funny because Brett was acting like, yeah, it was just probably his backpack. It still made no sense. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
You just find a small scale used for measuring items up to 2 pounds.
What is going on here, man? These guys rolled up on some
Yeah,
drug
this was a
dealers.
drug dealing operation. Yeah.
You got some envelope scales?
Yeah.
Huh.
What are these
right.
Mr. Smiley Face cards doing?
I always picture them as Cuban.
Well, I mean, they are bandits. You don't
Near
know
the
what
beach.
Yeah.
Aye.
All right, where to? There's no beside because all the coins were on the table and Otis already snagged them up.
All right. Well, let's. We got time to move on? We got this door down here by where Tabitha was guarding.
There's
Seems like the
some-
obvious choice.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, start headed this way. I'm mage handed over.
You gonna mage hand quietly?
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Kick it
I'm
open.
coming, I'm coming.
I'm just gonna open it. I'm not being quiet because they're stomping in. So
All right.
I just like to open like here you
Nice.
go.
You're gonna open it up. 2 bandits and a doppelganger are gonna be sleeping on their cots.
Oh.
You would
They
think with all
slept through that
co-
whole fight?
yeah, with all the commotion
Yeah,
that didn't
these
wake
guys
them
been
up.
at war a long time.
They're sound sleepers.
Yeah.
Should be able to just sneak in and just slip the braid into their throat and then call it a night.
They just got back from Afghanistan.
Give me your your stealth anyway.
All of us,
You
or
know.
just the 2 in the front?
Tabitha and Fallon.
The two polar opposites.
Yeah,
The noisiest and the quietest, please.
a 0 with a disadvantage is always a fun ride. Here, let's see
29.
here. Holy shit. What do I get?
I don't think you can beat
29.
that.
29?
I got a 1.
wearing wrestling shoes.
Wear
Uh,
metal shoes.
yeah, so I mean, they do not know that y'all are there. I mean, granted, they may not be asleep, but they may be. They're
I did roll a 1, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, well, scratch that. They are alert and and set up and are grabbing for whatever said weapons.
Mhm.
New
Whoa.
initiative, right?
Close the door.
Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe
Go
once
with
we go through it.
All right. Hold on 1 second. um,
2% of the battery.
We got more jabronis in here.
But these do not have any type of vampire mask on them, so just keep that in mind. Okay.
No.
Okay, now please roll me initiative as you walk into
Boom.
little sleeping quarters here.
God, these fucking initiative rolls.
Not take it. It didn't roll on mine. We'll have to
I got a 13. I had to roll manually. My phone died.
7. Second 18. For some reason it didn't log it on my end. So just let me know what did Anda get for initiative?
Oh shit! What did she get? Good question. She got a 3.
Okay. Esmeralda. Esmeralda, did you roll initiative?
What is that? I don't know what that means.
Okay, so if you look at your sheet, right, at the very
Yes.
top, right,
Yes.
you're going to see in the middle the big square that says proficiency bonus. Do you see that?
Proficiency. Yes.
Should say +3. Directly
Yeah.
underneath of that should says initiative,
Okay, so hit it.
which probably says 3. That's probably 3 for you as well,
It
right?
does. It
Okay, yeah,
does.
just left click on that.
Or just click the +3, yeah.
Okay, so it says 9.
That's the order from highest to lowest on which way the players go in order.
I see.
So
I'm way in the back.
You go before me. I'm the last. Well, no, actually, I guess Ando will be the last one.
Mm.
But yeah, anytime you hear anybody refer to initiative order, that's literally the order in which the players go. Players
Looking at
and
that one. See
all
that
right,
difference?
enemies
Hours,
go.
but
Fallon,
Fallon, yes.
what'd you get?
Oh,
It didn't record on
that's
my end.
all.
oh, 20 then.
No,
No, I think it was 7. Yeah, it was 7.
Gert.
17.
Nice. Juntao.
Dave.
Juntao.
13, sorry.
Sorry. Otis.
I got a 20.
22 for Otis.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. They be raping kids down here in Florida for some
Oh,
reason.
jeez.
Leave the kids
Why?
alone.
Hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your husband.
I'm not too far from there.
All right. Tabitha, you open the door. You are first. You see a doppelganger and 2 bandits after they just like popped up from Fallon making noise.
I'm going for the one like directly in front of me there. Is that the doppelganger?
Yes.
Bubble boomer.
Yep.
The Silver Surfer.
Well, attack.
Just wanted to call.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Wow.
That's the second one of the night, huh?
Wow.
Ow.
More raping.
What's crazy is this phone's not even connected. It's just a phone I use to connect to. I don't know why this one gets the Amber Alerts, but not my actual phone, which is
It's a 17.
sorry.
17 to damage from your claws. Okay. What else?
On my offhand.
Are those claws attack? That's ranged?
No.
No, if she's
Oh.
using her claws, there's
Yeah.
a melee
Okay.
attack.
I didn't see you move your token. That's why I was asking.
I did not. I'm sorry.
I didn't know if you had retractable claws. Like,
She has that reach thing.
I can engage something, but yeah, I did not do it that time. 10 for my offhand. That's a no.
no.
No, that's it.
Okay. This doppelganger is going to take that first claw hit from Tabitha and be a little bit annoyed. It is going to make 2 melee attacks, and it's going to try and slam like, you know how somebody goes like in a wrestling move, both ears at the same time.
Oh.
Clap.
The boxer ears.
Yeah.
Oh, on a cat ears? That would
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So 2 to the ears. First one is gonna miss with a 9. And it's gonna miss again with a 9.
I see like her ears move as the weapon strikes you. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
He said I'm.
Yeah. All right. Gert, you're up. You heard them going south into another door, and obviously there's some noise and some movement.
Yeah, Girk's curious about what's going on. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, there's more of them. 20. And he is going to send a chaos bolt at this guy right here.
Okay.
What kind of damage is this gonna be? Was that poison or acid? Yeah, 15.
15 hits.
All right, so it does this. 11 plus 5, so 16 points of acid damage to him.
Owie. Okay. Starting to bleed out.
Yeah, and then I'll just hold there. That'll be my turn.
Juntao. David.
But Juntao. Sorry. I was on. Okay, so I look at Tabitha and I say, my therapist says I have a preoccupation for revenge. We'll see about that. She gets 6 points. That's my last bardic inspiration.
Oh.
And then I'm going to, you guessed it, Eldritch Blast. After I move, obviously, sorry. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy right here, to the left.
Mhm.
This one's almost dead, right? Should I finish him off? Should I finish him off? All right, I'll give it my first blast to the guy in front of Tabitha.
Okay.
All right. I see 20. All right. Sorry, testicle difficulties. I got a 14.
14 to hit.
That hit? Yes, to hit the one in front of Jesse, Tabitha.
14 just hits. Yeah, that is a hit.
7 points of damage. Is he still standing?
He is.
He gets another blast. That one hits. It's 19.
19 damage.
6 points of damage.
Okay, still up.
What?
Yes.
Mm.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Esmeralda, you see the group starting to go south, and you hear them engage in what appears to be another encounter / combat. Do you go and assist? Hang back? What do you think?
I'm gonna hang back.
Okay. Do you think she's trying to observe this new group and learn about them? You can also, if you choose not to make an attack, you can also hold an attack. That way, if somebody does something, it's like you're setting a trigger. If this happens, I'm going to do this. So you can also hold a spell attack or hold a weapon attack, or you can dodge, which means you spend your action dodging. That way, if somebody tried to attack you, they would have disadvantage. What do you think?
Dodge.
Okay, you are dodging. All right. Both A and B, which are bandits, are going to see all this commotion coming in. At the moment, they're going to engage because Tabitha's right up in their grill. And this is their sleeping quarters, of course. A and B are both going to take their scimitars and try and hit Tabitha. First one. Ooh. Crit.
I silvery barbs.
Okay.
You say crit. You said crit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Silvery barbs. Reroll it. I
17.
give Tabitha. Huh?
17 on the second one.
No.
I give her advantage. She has advantage and bardic inspiration.
Okay. So that second attack would be at disadvantage. Is that how it works?
No,
No, there's no effects. You just roll your second
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
regular.
19.
Yes. That's not.
6 slashing from one scimitar. And that is going to be their turn. Fallon, you are up.
I get a reaction attack on who hit me.
Okay, go for it.
Is that a race thing with a retaliatory strike?
It's a feet thing.
Yeah, it's a feet, my ferocious claws.
Okay.
It's tabaxi feet.
Cool.
20, not, yeah, dirty 20.
Nice.
It's either that or the uncanny dodge. So it's kind of a
Yeah.
choice she has to make.
Points, that's worth the other attack. 10 points.
Up by a hair.
+3. No,
Let's see.
no, I'm just saying action economy.
Okay. Fallon.
All right. Well, Fallon moves into here.
So B is on the verge of passing out from so much blood loss.
So, yeah. All right, Fallon's just going to take a swipe here with Boom Blade. The doppelganger here.
Mhm.
Here, let me finish this dude off here.
Kill steal.
24.
Nice.
Yes.
And so it takes this. So 7. Is it still up?
And that was on which one?
The doppelganger.
Doppelganger. 7 total.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
down.
all right. I just laugh as this maniacal laughter as he falls. And then that qualifies him for his bonus action attack
All right.
on B. And he's going to circle. Use his last bit of movement to
Okay.
flank B. This is just going to be a regular attack with the long sword. $14.
14 is
All right, and then it takes this. 7 points of damage.
he had one left. How does that look?
I would say like as he struck the doppelganger with a downstroke of a sword, and he falls, he just like turns it over and just up swipes it and just takes the second one out.
Nice, nice.
And that will conclude Fallon's turn.
All right. It is Anda's turn.
All right. Honda's got a 35-foot move. So 15, 20, 30, 35. I'm going to put her down there in front of Girk.
Okay.
No, in front of June Tao over here.
Hey.
Well, you can still see. We can all see. And oh damn. I don't know anything about her character.
You have to do the voice too.
I don't know anything about her character. I will cast
That was way off.
Toll of the Dead.
What kind of,
Yeah.
is that this? Is that
Randy
this?
Jeff.
It's
Like
nice.
Guido Sarducci.
Yes.
You'll never have this. Yeah, totally dead on A. So that's a
Okay.
with throw of 13.
All right. What's the 4?
Takes 2d8 worth of damage and sage. That is 9 damage.
Still up, but not by much.
She will end her turn there.
Okay. Otis.
Otis, who lost his token before, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So at 30, I'm going to take a stab at A.
Here's your token.
Where'd he go? Thank you. Okay. Stab it. Lost it in the ether. I know what halberd is. I need you to swing for me. Thank you. All right. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Be 5 damage.
You take him out.
Nice.
Okay. I run my halberd into him, and he just kind of slides off on the field there.
Nice, nice.
Sorry to interrupt the sleepover.
All right. Yeah. All these individuals are dealt with. There's nothing, no other threat, so we're out of combat there.
Loot.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, doppelganger. What you got?
So the doppelganger it's not concerned with money, so he's not going to have anything of interest. The other two had 6 gold each.
I kick it out of frustration.
So violence.
Nice.
You broke,
Nice.
bitch.
All right. So let's do this. So we're gonna allow we're gonna have a trinket night here.
Okay.
So let me get this trinket guide up here. Let me get a good trinket. And how many we got? We got 7 people there. This one. I know you don't have a 100-sided dice, Anita. Pick a number between 1 and 100.
Who?
Esmeralda.
Well, she can roll
70.
a D10 twice.
Wow.
You can do it that way.
That's fine. Whatever's.
I'm just saying that's an option.
Oh yeah, the percentage.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
what-
roll
she
just
said a
two
number, though.
tens.
Yeah.
Oh, did she? Oh, all right, my bad.
What was your number?
75.
75. Okay. You are going to find a bag full of tiny mummified frogs.
Ew.
Gert wants those too.
Yeah.
Dirk is
Dirk.
just so envious. Like, hey.
he calls those corn nuts.
I see drool and stuff just starting to like form in the corners of his mouth.
I don't think that's good for your kind. I mean,
You don't want those, do you?
I'll be glad to take it off your hands.
Wait, they're little petrified
What?
frogs, right? Or turtle? No. Turtle's far enough from frog, I guess. You're not gonna get foot and mouth disease.
I mean, if that's the case, he will take one of them out of the bag and then eat that one.
Like those little dried shrimp you get at the checkout line.
I think
All
I gotta
right.
peel them first. I don't know.
I feel like that's a regional thing. They're dried.
Yeah. I think that's just us, Brett. I think that's just us.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Balance.
Yeah, Vic, D100.
All right. $39.
39. You're gonna find a coin made of water
I'm calling you butter.
Okay.
that retains its shape and detail even if an item is passed through it, making the item wet.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Strange.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
I'll put that one in the chat because that's kind of
You can
weird.
use that to put out tiny little fires.
All right. Matt,
Mhm.
give me Gerks.
Kirk will roll a D100, and the result is going to be a 35.
You're gonna find a fang from a spider dragon.
That's my
Hmm.
thing.
Spider
All
dragon.
right.
Otis.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the spider
A
dragon.
spider dragon. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
I might have to look that one up myself.
That is insane, by the way, a spider dragon.
Sounds pretty rough. Huh?
It's looks pretty. Oh, here's a dragon.
It's a Tasmanian devil dragon. What the fuck is that?
Spider-Man.
That's what nightmares are made out of.
Who you waiting on, Brett?
Otis,
That was a 55. Sorry.
55. Ooh, spider dragon is nasty. I'm gonna put it on the map.
All right.
Mm.
Next, it's in the next room.
I see legs. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I need to put it over here. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
He's
Yeah,
just
that is,
hungry.
It's probably a big tooth, probably like a husk.
that
Alright.
is definitely a spider that looks like a dragon.
Yeah. All right.
It's an arachnid. It's a dragon.
Yeah.
Well named.
You said 55, right?
Yes, sir.
You're pretty good with animals, dude. You find something moving again.
Excellent.
A small obsidian rooster which crows loudly at dawn, but only you can hear it.
Oh, nice.
Thank God.
He's got a chicken also, so you're about to have a bunch of eggs.
Tabitha's is going nuts.
Well, somebody's got a personal
Oh.
alarm clock.
That would be annoying
Yeah.
every morning.
I'll
Not
put
be.
the-
Especially if it's not when you actually wake up.
and
yeah.
I'm not sure what's an obsidian rooster.
Obsidian is like volcanic glass.
Yeah.
All right. That's what you get, buddy. David,
Yeah.
what about D100, sir, for Juntao?
86.
You're dead.
Did I get another bandana, a blue one?
You're gonna find 4 dried corn kernels sealed in an amber sphere.
Hell yeah.
I'll put
Welcome
that
to
in the-
Jurassic Corn.
Uh-huh.
See if we can extract
know-
the DNA from this corn.
That would have been perfect for Lexi since she deals with corn.
I'm going to give it to her.
Yeah. All right. Jess.
This is what corn used to be like.
We called it nays.
Okay, 14.
14.
You're gonna find a piece of pumice or pumice
Mhm.
that is always moist.
It's a running theme going on.
Sharpening my nails.
And we're gonna do this. Everybody that's here, roll initiative, and whoever's got the highest initiative will be able to roll for a magic item.
Oh,
Well, that's
Nope.
nope.
but 0 initiative.
Jesse got a 72,
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
D&D Beyond acting funky for anybody else?
Yeah,
Not
it's
sure.
me.
I hadn't noticed anything.
Mm.
Everybody's going like in and out. It's really weird.
I see mine, but nobody else is. So
Same.
I say I use it on desktop, it doesn't do all that. Cause I don't see anybody else's sheet but mine.
mm.
All right, who had the highest?
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Unless
I had 22. You know.
Esmeralda, did you roll your initiative? The same
Had-
one that was
Yeah.
next to the
Had a
thing.
4.
Four.
A
Okay.
4.
Yep, Tabitha.
All right, Tabitha, D100, please.
She gets a holy adventure.
Yeah.
Another one.
I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. I'll be dual wielding Holy Avengers.
A 55.
Nice.
Down the middle.
Good number.
Potion of heroism. Yep,
Is there a doorway behind him?
there is.
Stairs?
No, I know where you're
Oh.
going.
All right.
Do y'all want to take a quick look?
What's that?
Yeah, we can take a look. But
right. All right, I'll just open this up for you. Y'all go down. You take point. You go around the corner. It's gonna dead end.
Uh, story of our adventure.
Tabitha.
And that's where we'll end it for tonight, folks.
all right.
Can we how about can we maybe say that will that Onda put up the dome and take a long rest?
Yeah. So if the group wants to do that,
I think
what you think? Yeah. So
It's already bed set up in here too. So
yeah. And that's the Liamon's tiny hut.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a picture of that just so
Yeah, basically,
needed to
unless
see
something
what
comes
it
along
is.
with dispel magic, we're safe.
If it makes a difference, I would have, once everyone comes in, would have closed both of these doors.
Okay. This picture up. I'm gonna put it in the chat. That way Anita can see what we're talking about here.